KD, as women, there's rules we need to stand by. Stand for something to fall for anything.
Look, one, never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Two, anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. Four, today she call you sis, tomorrow she your enemy. Five, money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Six, stand on business, if they say it's up, you better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you do it. There's rules on how to move out here, you know this shit get ugly. I had a bitch do me the dirtiest, but claim to love me. I went through hella shit and back to be kicked up and comfy. You see how hard I grind, little bitch, don't never call me lover. You fuck a nigga good enough and
Hey y'all, hey. Thank y'all for coming. We're back again. And guess what? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about B. Simone. I know I'm not the only one that's seen what she been going through and what she been doing. Hey, Mailman. Hey, Dan Easy. Welcome, welcome. But I'm trying to figure out why. Why? Like, how can you say you're best friends with someone? How can you say that you ride for a person, but do the stuff that you do? You can't hear me? Let's see. You still can't hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, no? No, yes? Let's see. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Thank you. Okay, so hey, Gio. Hey, Naomi. Hey, D. Okay, so what I was looking at was a couple of posts, and I'm gonna wait till we get a couple of. Thank you so much, Gio. I'm looking at a couple of posts, and I'm gonna kind of play them in a few minutes. But it was so crazy, y'all. Let me tell you why. This girl, when I say this is a time where people need to really realize and evaluate their friendships and realize if people are really down for you or they really just envious and jealous and want to see you fail, so they want to be there to witness it. Because when I saw and heard what this girl said, I knew something was wrong with her. It was the craziest thing ever. Let me let you hear the first clip.
A best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now.
Now, you guys, when I heard that, I was so hurt for the friend. Nobody's entitled to do anything for you. Let's start there. Okay, nobody's entitled to have to do anything for you. But it was the way that B. Simone was sitting there talking about, oh my God, oh Jesus. Oh, no, girl, you was right there and you was watching her fall and fail. And you know what this girl said? Her friend said, I saw you giving checks to people that you barely even knew. And your so-called best friend, who was a single mom, lost her job, lost her place, Can you guys hear me now? I'm sorry. Yes. Can you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Can you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Okay, bet. So after me watching it, right, I was kind of like, this girl watched her friend, who was supposed to be her best friend, go through the worst year of her life. Lost everything. Lost her house, lost her car, lost in the food stamp line, lost everything at the bare minimum, at the bottom, and you got a celebrity as a friend. And all she said, never not once, she never not once asked this girl, can I help you? Or just help. Now, my friends aren't rich. I'm not rich. I know when I went through the lowest point of my life, I know when I called my friends, they came through for me without a question. Didn't even think about it. So to see her be right there, them talking about it during the podcast, and for her to be so selfish, it was crazy. But then for the ones that's just coming in, I'm gonna play it again so you guys know what I'm talking about.
A best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like, to not have resentment in my heart towards you, because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like, nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid, because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend, somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now.
Now, you guys, it's crazy because she's sitting there explaining and like kind of like laughing with it. I felt like it was kind of like, oh, geez, like you was making a mockery of your friend, of her situation. Like, it wasn't like you was really compassionate, because she mentioned in that clip the fact that I saw you do handouts. I saw you help motherfuckers that probably wasn't there. And let's talk about, a lot of times your best friends, they be the ones that you guys go back and forth to help. They be the ones that you guys are helping each other. Whatever, whenever you need it, I got you, whatever, woo, woo. It went from that to, oh, well, I didn't have no handout. But let me tell you something. It's another clip where it showed the jealousy and the envy that B. Simone has. Listen, I did a whole research on the girl. Y'all here? Y'all ready? We finna talk about it.
Recently, I have this opportunity, and I called you and I told you about it. And you were just like, okay. Mm-hmm. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Cause we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How can we do this together? How can we make money together? How can we build together? How can we grow together? How can we all pitch in together? How can we be millionaires I want to do it together.
Yeah.
And there was a point in my life where I had that and it was crumbled. So I feel like since that has ended, that season, I've always yearned for it again. But it's just been a season of solitude for 2 damn years.
Maybe the longest season ever.
The longest season ever.
Yeah.
And I think, I know that's what it was, but I was so convicted. I called you right back. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like, your friend, she just told me she was doing something so bomb.
Yeah.
So great. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was like, that's disgusting. Yeah. This has to get out of my heart.
For sure.
Like, what?
But if we just did that, nobody's looking for the perfect friend.
Man.
I just want my friends to be aware.
And honest.
I'm okay if you feel a little jealous.
Address it and fix it.
I'm not okay if you feel jealous. I'm not okay if you feel jealous. Bitch, if you feel jealous, don't be around me. At the end of the day, this hoe gonna tell her friend, oh, when you told me your good news, I felt some type of way because I wasn't a part of the opportunity. Bitch, what? Man, I know you fucking lying. Why? Why you needed to be there? I'll wait. The thing is that right there shows how a person really has that envy for them. How they really don't really want to see no good for a person because they only want to be the ones to make it. They want to be the only ones that got shit going on. And at the end of the day, you're a lame. You're a lame ass bitch. You're gonna be miserable. You ain't gonna get no nigga. And these hoes, these women ain't gonna want to be friends with you because you're envious and you jealous and you're an evil-hearted bitch that hide behind the Lord. Hide behind God. Let's not put God into your evilness. Let's talk about you and Satan right now. For somebody to be so evil, so discouraging, so just a jacked up person, that is a character trait. Who raised you? Let me go to the chats real quick because, I'm missing my people. Hey, Kev. AR, what it do, AR? Kev, my motherfucking twin. What it do, twin? Dan Yeezy, the hottest promoter on YouTube. Hey, Jess. Thank you, girl. Chris Reed, always a pleasure. Hey, D. Hey, D. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to show you. So Chris said, but do women interact with each other more better than they were a man? So women help women more better. I'm going to say this, Chris. When you really have a friend group, a solid friend group, everybody, men or women, they help each other. But with women, a lot of times when somebody's my best friend, that's like my sister. Like if I'm calling you my best friend, I'm just telling you that's my best friend. But in real life, that's my sister. That means that my kids call them auntie. You know what I'm saying? Like it's none of that fake shit. And what she gives off is fake. She wasn't really there for her friend. Your friend goes through the worst time of their life, and that's what you do. Best reasons why women be lesbians. Oh shit, I don't know because I'm not a lesbian. I love me a man. Real quick. Listen, Jess, I want to see my best friends win. I do all of this, and when my friends call me and tell me they good news, like I be hyping them up. Like I am that friend. I could be going through some shit, but if somebody call me with some good news for them, I'm gonna root for them because that's just how I was raised. You gotta always have somebody back. You gotta always make a person feel good. You don't make them feel bad or you want to see them in a bad situation. In this case, she wants to see people in their bad situation. So one, your best friend goes through the worst part of her life, and she went and got out of it without your help. Then she comes back to you with good news. And I felt jealous. I feel convicted to let you know. No, bitch, you tried to make her moment about you. And I'm tired of these raggedy assholes trying to go out here and make everything that's got somebody going positive or negative about them. You know what you got to do? You need to step back, posture up, and get your shit together. Because at the end of the day, everything with her, with B. Simone, she really wanted that girl's story to be about her. Well, the only thing that we got to see was that you were a fucked up friend and that I would never, and I know I'm not, there's millions of people out here that would never want a friend like you. I was just so appalled. Listen, that's why we're friends. They ain't jealous females. Let me tell you something. Not a jealous bone in my body. Not a jealous bone in my body. I want to see everybody win. Like if I know something, I'm going to tell you. That's just how I am. But sometimes when you watching like how these people move, and when I was watching that podcast, I was like in my feelings. I was so hot. My mind was like just rolling. I couldn't even get past it. I was so pissed off. It was just crazy. She said, my friend went on her first date to the World Series last year, front seats and all, and she doesn't even watch baseball. I was so happy for her, even though I wanted her to take me. Facts. Shit, you don't even look. I appreciate that you going, and I'm happy for you, but bitch, you don't even like it. Let me come sit next to you. Fuck it. Let's go together. Because I can tell you what's going on in the gang. At this point, all you're going to be doing is scrolling through your phone, doing all that. But it's crazy. Then Dee said she just started being a super Christian 7 business days ago. She's a she's a grifter. Listen, crazy. Now it's the Lord. Now you're gonna put the Lord into your insanity. Like, girl, you're crazy. How do you feel like that's okay? But you know what? It's like I got friends that I've known since I was literally in middle school, and I always want to see them win. They want to see me win. But it's like when you see stuff like this, stop giving everybody the title of best friend. Bitch, you an associate at this point, ho. Because if I'm going through my worst time, if I'm up, let me tell y'all something. If I'm up and one of my friends call me in need, I'm there. If I'm not up and they call me in a situation, I'm going to try to figure out what I can help with. What kind of person is like that? Dan Yeezy said, like we said last night, she's fake as fuck, especially when it comes to God. Forget the friends. My issue comes to how she treats the goodness of God. Right. And then want to put God in it. Then want to use God as a reference. Let's not use God as a reference for your bull crap. We don't need to do that. At this point, it's like weirdos. Jess, I don't know how long they've been friends. They just said they've been best friends, but it was just weird. But then it was crazy because I started doing my research on her. No, we all put the Lord and God and everything, but we don't put them in bull crap. Right now, Chris, this is bull crap. We can't use that as an excuse. Dan Yeezy said, the way she treated Megan Ashley was enough for me. Now Megan got her business and life straight with God, more moved on by her business, and she's still struggling. Okay, listen, let's talk about this, right? Because you see, I know y'all saw the thumbnail, because after the podcast, I went back and started doing research, and I said, I remember. So I took some notes for you guys. Look at homework done. Let's check. Okay. So we're talking about when B. Simone and Megan had their podcast together, right? What went wrong? What? Oh, yeah, took notes. Really was doing homework. This show was prepared for y'all today. You feel me? I didn't got to the point where I know I got to get some new stuff to get my shit right. Because, baby, I had Jeezy teaching me some shit. I'm on the road. Take notes. Got it. We're going to do this. Okay, next y'all going to see me with some little cards like I'm motherfucking one of these talk show hosts while we talking. Let's talk about it. So, nobody really knew what happened with her and Megan's situation. And the podcast was doing good. Then all of a sudden it went left. And then she came out with that shady little new clip for her new podcast where she was sitting there talking and had the chair moved so she was by herself. Lame, weirdo. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Then I don't know if you guys remember. Hold on. She said Christians love to use a fantasy novel to judge people, mishandle people, and look down on people. Right. Definitely, D. So I don't know if you guys know if y'all are familiar with Letitia Gardner. She's married to I think his name is Rodney Gardner, ex-football player. She's like she's like friends with a few of, like, B Simone was in her friend group. Okay. But if you look at my thumbnail, you will see the picture of the group of girls. And so that group of girls were they were all friends with B Simone. Hey K Riz, and it's a clip. I wasn't able to get the clip to be able to upload it, but you know your girl I got you. You wanna know why I got you? Cause I handle my business every time, stand on business all 2025. Facts, not fiction. So I'm gonna let y'all, let me see if I could take y'all over for a second. Let's see. Let me turn the camera. Let's see. Oh, my bad. Is there a way I could turn it around? Let's see if they're gonna let me turn it around. Nope, I ain't gonna do it. Y'all gonna just have to, I might have to turn my phone around. That's fine. Let me just. I do have, shoot, I be busy. Listen, I got a man, I got a business, I got kids. Y'all see me on here. My foundation is my family, and that's everything. So I don't require a whole lot. But again, you know, you got to respect where everybody is. I do have, shoot, I be busy. Listen, I got a man, I got a business, I got kids. Y'all know I'm not a crier, I'm not emotional, but I definitely cried. I was like so heartbroken at first. I couldn't believe it. I felt like it was crazy, but I have so much peace about it now. You know, I'm human, so for sure I was heartbroken. Like I couldn't understand, like, wow, you know, but at the same time, I wish you well, I respect it. Y'all know, mean, what's my favorite quote? I'm always saying, you got a better chance of getting chased by a dog than me. And I mean that. I can listen. For one, y'all know I have adult children. So I don't do drama with adult women. I'm at my capacity. My daughter's going to be 20 years old. I'm at my capacity, okay? Who my mom's in here with teenage daughters and above. We at our capacity. I need the women in my life or anybody in my life outside of my household to bring me peace and love and joy, and that's it. And I'm a very low maintenance friend. I don't require a whole lot because, shoot, y'all know I'm not a crier, I'm not emotional, but I definitely cried. I was like so hard. So, let me tell you something. Hold on, let me fix it. Fix my little, there we go. Okay, so, let me tell you something. Nah, K-Riz, this isn't ladies' night. We just having a nice little dialogue. Just saying, just nice little dialogue. But we telling the truth. We telling the truth. All truth. Truth matters. So the thing was this. They friend group was I don't know if you guys remember who is it? It's Ernestine, it's Letitia. It was B Simone, it was DC Young Fly's baby mama, and I think it was two other women, right? So they were all part of the friend group. And so she wrote a statement that 25 weeks ago, okay, she said, y'all, all of this happened during a rough season of my life. Jackie had just passed and my oldest daughter was leaving home for the first time. So yes, I was emotional, but I'm not dwelling on anything. Like I said, I respect it. I wish her nothing but the best. We have all moved on. This is old news. It's only new news to the blogs. Now, when their friend passed, you know what I'm saying? A lot of her friends, including Leticia, they all kind of like gathered around, made sure that they completed her business for her, like, because they was closing her business, but they made sure that they did flash sales and got everything sold and made sure the kids were straight and the money went to the family and did all that. But when you tell a friend that it was they were no longer what was the word? Let me see. They were no longer of any help. No longer needed them as friends. They was useless to her at that point. And what I noticed from her is that I feel like she befriends people. She uses them for what she can get out of them. That means it could be clout. It can be just being seen in the in crowd, anything. And then she leaves them out to dry. She wants to see people hurt and fail because it makes her feel better. She is the definition of a narcissist. Right. So D said at that time, B Simone started charging to be in her close friends around that time. Right. But mind you, this is the same B Simone that went through all of that bull crap and stole somebody's designs for their journal, pretty much stole the whole journal and then rebranded it and put it into her own packaging and was selling it because it was a small business. Okay. Strike one. So then she sold out and then come to find out it was a big old mess. Okay, bet. Now what we gonna do? We need to get rid of it, figure it out. We ain't got time for it. The next thing you know, she comes out with she was supposed to get married to I think he was a football player. Sorry, that didn't work. Wait, how'd I do? That didn't work. Your life is going to continue to be in shambles as long as you wish horrible things on people. You have to get that malice out your heart. And what I mean by that is like we've all dealt with people that we don't like, or we dealt with people that we might even hate, or they didn't put us through stuff that we hate them and we don't never want to deal with them. But a lot of times people don't realize that they really you have to learn to just walk away. And for me, I walk away now. The person I am now, I walk away. I'd rather leave you alone. I don't want to have that conversation. I don't want to do all that. But I'll walk away because when you hold on to that hurt, when you hurt into that evil thoughts, those thoughts make you age. Those thoughts make you mad. Them thoughts make you angry. Them thoughts that it becomes your aura. So when people see you, that's what they see. They see that negative Nancy. They see that negative person. They see that evil person. And that's what she is. Dee said she claimed she was going through the grieving process of her friends dying. Like, who thinks about money that way while you're grieving? Facts. It's like you try to monopolize off the fact of you lost your best friend. And that's a tragic moment. And listen, death is tragic. But just because you're grieving don't mean you got to mistreat people. You can walk away. You can seclude yourself. But she has a track record. You guys, we have a track record of people of women that she has used and abused and then try to play victim and play, oh God. She sat there with that girl Shekinah and kept on saying, oh Lord, oh my God, you was going through that. Oh my God. You her best friend. You didn't know? Then you come back in the same podcast and say, I'm going through financial problems myself. I was in Neiman's Marcus one day and I realized that I couldn't even be in Neiman's Marcus. I need to go to H&M. Like, stop. Like, that's crazy. Then, K-Riz says, friends that want to benefit off you are the worst ones. Definitely. The worst ones ever. They're not true friends. When a person comes with the intention of doing some jacked up stuff, you could always tell. You could tell that they don't have a good heart. You could tell they don't. It just drove me crazy watching that shit. It was like, why? It was like wild. Y'all know Sunday, let me get down to the business. Sunday, Crypto Lounge do virtual bingo. You know, last week we had a $2,500 winner, big money, big bag Joe, and then we had big money, big bag Van over there going toe to toe doing. Listen, it was crazy, but $2,500. The money is good. So come enjoy good music. Come enjoy a good time. You got the DJ Crypto Jeezy, and the hostess with the mostest, Miss Peachy Blanco. Also, Jeezy go live every day at 1 p.m. Peachy goes live Wednesdays and Fridays. I think it is 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time that she goes. Make sure you guys support the home team. Make sure that we making sure that when we see the post coming up, make sure you like it, share, subscribe. You guys, look, we trying to make some moves. So I appreciate you guys coming and showing me love. But let's just make sure we making sure the home team. Thank you for everybody that's coming out. I appreciate it. So D said she was just all Namyo Renge Kyo a year ago. Like now she doing right. Now she just be doing shit. Now first it was Namyo Renge Kyo. Look, y'all been watching too much. What's love got to do with it? Namyo Renge Kyo. Namyo Renge Kyo. Look, every time I do that, I think about that movie. That's crazy. No, K-Riz. You gotta cut your grass because you'll be surprised of the fake people that's in your life that's waiting there, and they're snakes and they're waiting to see you fail, and they don't want to see no good in you. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, I'm just telling y'all, I need y'all to see this clip again with the no handouts. It was the craziest
a
part.
best friend with a celebrity. Everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't.
Did y'all hear that? She said to not have the resentment in my heart for you because I saw you giving checks to people that you barely knew. I saw you helping people, and I'm struggling, and I'm going through my season. And my best friend wasn't there. She's sitting there talking about, oh, Jesus. Jesus? Girl, listen, if I was her, I would have jumped over that fucking couch and slapped the fuck out of her. Talking about, oh, Jesus. Bitch, you trying to play in my face, ho? What your problem is? What? Listen, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be a lady, right? Let me act like a lady. No, I don't want to. Let me tell you why. Because that bitches like her get me so upset. Get me so upset. It's the craziest shit.
What's up, Britt?
Hey, Two Wheels, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
I'm glad you're here.
Oh, I'm glad to be here. I'm late, but I'm here.
I appreciate you coming. You know, you hot commodity out here in these streets.
Yeah.
I see you change the outfit. Look, I'm just saying, gotta what? I don't know. Why do it for other people but not your best friend? Right, Jess. I think that's what kind of got me so upset. That's what got me kind of like mind blown. Like, how did you even come up with that? What made you think that was okay? I need you guys. Listen, if you guys know, if y'all make sure y'all share this out. Share it to your best friends. Let them see. Let them know we got dialogue, baby. Let's talk about it because this is crazy. It's like K-Riz said, right, as soon as you make it, they like, we made it, huh? Psych. And the thing is that the friend didn't ask her for nothing. So what I'm saying is we got to look at the bigger picture. Your friend didn't even ask you for nothing, but you never even offered. You didn't even offer to say, hey, let me help you with something. You sat there and watched because you know why? You wanted to see her in that bad situation. Because if you love somebody and when you call somebody your best friend, that's somebody that you rock with. That's your family. You love them. You don't want to see them go through nothing. You don't want to see them go through no harm. But when you see them going through stuff, you try to go out your way to help them as much as possible. But with this situation, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It's different. Also D said, I don't give a fuck. If my best friend needs it and I got it, then they won't need it anymore. Facts. Period. Let's talk about Jeezy just told us a story the other day about when he first got home. Not now, because he got money now. That's all. Y'all didn't hear that from me. I don't tell people business, but I'm gonna tell you. Look, I ain't gonna tell nobody business, but when he got out, you know what I'm saying, Jeezy was a little hard times. You know what I'm saying? Hard times. He was working, but just shit with the math wasn't mathing, and he fell on hard time. He couldn't do it. He couldn't take care of his bills. He couldn't pay his rent. And so he was calling his best friend, his BFF, OSOD, he called her, and he was just venting to her. And OSOD sent it. No questions asked. See, a friend don't have to ask. If you're just telling me your story, and if I got it, I'm gonna make sure you got it. If I don't got it, I promise you I'm gonna try to figure out how I can help you get it, my nigga. We gonna go through this. I'm not gonna be able to sleep because I need to make sure my friend, especially if you got a child, my nigga.
And Brit so considerate, man.
Thanks, Two Wheels. But it's the truth though. Like, it's like when you look at this kind of stuff, it's like, who raised these people? The friend didn't ask because she knows who B. Simone really is. She chose not to ask so she wouldn't hate the girl. Facts. Because somewhere along the line, the friend she still wants to keep the friendship. And I'm telling you, Shekinah girl, me and you, leave that girl alone. That girl is not your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Listen, I'm telling you, girl, run as far away from this girl as possible. She wishes you no well. She don't care about you or your child. And at the end of the day, it's not even about you know what it was? What got me? It wasn't even about the house, moving in with her parents. That's not even the problem. What got me was she lost her job. So then she lost her car. What? So you want her to hit the bottom and you still doing you. Now you want to come back and you want to make an excuse. No. It seems like you really aren't a good friend. It seems like that you're really a hater. It seems like that what you really want is to be around women, nice looking women. Let's start there. You want to be around nice looking women, and then you want to bring them down because you want to be the only one that motherfuckers see. Even if y'all remember V, Pretty V, it's crazy. Hey, Peachy. We got Peachy. Peachy said, hey, y'all, B. Simone is shady as fuck, and clearly she ain't want to see her friend do better. Facts. Because if you got it, you going to make sure they right.
Y'all still listen to B. Simone on Funny Ass?
Yeah, that was so. I fixed it up. You look at that thumbnail. Yeah, your girl trying. Let's do it. Is that real? Yeah, that's me. Hey, Sam, holding it down. But I'm just gonna say this: with B. Simone, with friends like her, who needs enemies, baby? With friends like her, who needs enemies? I wouldn't even want to be around her at all. She wishes no well. And at the end of the day, it's sad because her friend, listen, I need y'all to see this one more time, y'all. I'm going to play it one more time because I don't think y'all feel how I feel. And my nerves is bad. My nerves is bad. So I just think that y'all...
A best friend with a celebrity. Everybody thinks that, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got it, or they helping you. Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year. Jesus. And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now.
She wanted to keep the friendship. D hit it right on the nose. She really was trying to keep the friendship. So she didn't ask because she knows she was going to say no. And she shouldn't have asked because that was her best friend. D said, B. Simone is a prime example of people being envious of you even when you have less. Facts.
Facts.
But you know what? A lot of times you don't have less. A lot of times you have more because you can benefit more. You have more love by your family, more support by your family. You got friends that love you. Maybe the other friends are going through stuff too. Let me tell you something. Shit is hard nowadays. I'm a single mom. This shit is not easy as fuck at all. But I try to do my best on a daily. I've been working like fucking crazy the past, 6 weeks. But I tell you something. When you got family, and even when your friends can't come through, but when you got family and you got drive, that girl was able to make it through that year. Through the roughest year of her life, she was able to make it through. And she better than me because she set her ass down on that motherfucking couch with that bitch. Because with me, I would have cut her off forever. We ain't got nothing going on. But then, you guys, the ones that just come in, I got another video. And y'all listen to how this bitch said this. Now, we already went through the struggle. We're past the struggle. Now we're about to talk about the big opportunity that her friend Shekinah had.
Recently, I have this opportunity and I called you and I told you about it. And you were just like, okay. Mm-hmm. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was so convicted. I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Cause we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How can we do this together? How can we make money together? How can we build together? How can we grow together? How can we all pitch in together? How can we be millionaires I want to do it together.
Yeah.
And there was a point in my life where I had that and it was crumbled. So I feel like since that has ended, that season, I've always yearned for it again. But it's just been a season of solitude for 2 damn years.
Maybe the longest season ever.
The longest season ever.
Yeah.
And I know that's what it was. But I was so convicted. I called you right back. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like your friend, she just told me she was doing something so bomb.
Yeah.
So great. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
This has to get out of my heart.
For sure.
Like what?
But if we just did that, nobody's looking for the perfect friend.
Man.
I just want my friends to be aware.
And honest.
I'm okay if you feel a little jealous.
Address it and fix it.
Get the fuck out of here with this shit, man.
I'm telling y'all. I just need y'all to see this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hey, Van, welcome.
That's some bullshit.
Definitely bullshit. When I say that I was watching this and I was so pissed off because I'm like, then your friend get a good opportunity. And from the big opportunity, you made it about you. And now you're jealous. oh, I felt convicted to call you right back. No, you felt convicted to call me right back to mess up my mood, to mess up my celebration, to make my good thing about you and your negative ass. And your ass ain't your not negative, not having shit ass hoe. Let me tell you something. A bitch like that is a bitch that'll sell you out for the next motherfucker. That's the bitch that's going on these trips and fucking over motherfuckers. She's got that kind of energy. She got that kind of black cloud over her. I'm just saying, as you sit there and you watch and you see how people get down, baby, let me tell you something. With friends like B. Simone, who needs enemies? I know enemies that'll treat people better than that. If we want to talk about it, look at OG Gangster. Terrence Gangster Williams. If I ain't never seen some crazy shit, and I told him this, if I ain't never seen no crazy shit like this before in my life, what'd he do? He got cool with his arch nemesis.
Shout out Diesel.
Shout out to Diesel. Diesel out the mouth. And they cool. And they got past it. They were once enemies. Do you understand me? This is supposed to be her best friend. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Then I see that two enemies that really could get past everything, that really hurt each other, that harmed each other, get past shit. Craziest thing I ever seen in my life. But in the same breath, she always want to bring up God. Oh, God. The Lord, oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That's what she was like. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. No, girl.
Your bro need Jesus for real.
She need him for real while you playing. While you playing. Definitely needed Jesus. Van, no bingo today. Bingo is Sunday on the Crypto Lounge. And we already know, Van, you him. You is him.
Yep.
Crypto Lounge is Sunday.
That nigga rich. That nigga rich.
Look, Van over there talking about 200 a number. Listen, I don't know. That was about, I'm a single mama. I can't do it. Wasn't happening. Listen, Sam said they done 50-some years in jail to that hate been gone. They know better as adults. Facts. But it's the principle. It's the principle. Oh, no. Big V, but Van, it's you and Joe. You and Joe. Listen, big money, big bag, Van and Joe. While we playing games. Y'all start talking about so much money. We have to step back. What? Look, I don't know what to do. I'm not getting up in this. But at the end of the day, it's just with enemies, like with friends like that, she's really a friend of me. And when you look at the backstories of all the females that she has had that was in her friend groups and that she dealt with, the Megan Ashleys, the Shekinah, the Letitia Gardner, all of these women, the Pretty V. Because you got to remember, she started hating on Pretty V when Pretty V started doing a lot of skits with Desi. And they was going up. D said she almost drowned, but from all the money that was being thrown, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying, look, I'm a single mama, but you know what I'm saying? We go, where my banner? You know what I'm saying? I'm a single mama. So, I don't ask for much. The cash app right there if you want to donate, because I just realized I got to get some more stuff for my podcast while we playing. We gonna get it done because we going up. Let me tell you why.
Tell the other people come up here. I can't do this by myself.
Listen, no, we got this. Or you know what I'm saying? Don't chill. I see you change your picture up on me. Two Wheels. Yo, I don't know who you've been talking to and what you've been got going on, but it seems like you out here trying to get you a whole lot of women out here in these YouTube streets. But I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. Straight up. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. But all I'm saying is this. At the end of the day,
oh man, no, my room. I'm scared up here, man. Brick, back. Come back, Brick. Leave me alone, man.
Yo, test 1, test 2.
What's up,
Yeah, I
Bone?
got. What's poppin', man? You hear me, right?
Yeah.
Alright. What's good? What you got going on for the 4th?
I don't know about to eat. That's
You
all.
try. Yeah. I know your roster thick, man. You got them all. You got Treasure. You got News. Who else you got?
Right. I ain't got
You got.
I ain't got a
You
chance
got it.
in hell. I ain't got a
You
chance
got
in
it.
hell with none of them women, man. I'm just playing, man.
You got a monster roster, bro. I'm trying to get on your level, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's the secret, man? They say 2 wheels the Mac of the year. They said when it comes to 2
Okay.
wheels, pimping ain't easy.
Nah, man. Nah, man.
Oh, hey, Van, how you doing, hon?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey,
Hey, I popped up. What's up? What's up, Wills?
oh my bad, man. Hey, check out. Hey, put me on the big screen right quick.
Put you on the big screen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, D. D, look at the sweater he wearing, girl. Oh
Man.
my God, D, look at the sweater. Oh my God. what you gonna say? What
My
you gonna
bad.
say, man?
My bad, man.
No, I was just popping up here because I popped on a panel for you. What was that movie review? The Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Uh-huh.
I popped up on the panel and I fell asleep.
Listen,
So
I was like, I said, Van, I don't know where he at, but he here, so we gonna just keep him up here and let him chill.
yeah. It was a hectic day. You know, I've been doing a lot with the whole Israel-Iran thing. So
Yeah.
I came up and I've crashed. So yeah, if I missed the commentary, that's on me. My bad.
But I
Real
appreciate you even showing up. You didn't even have to show up. So I
For sure,
appreciate
for
it.
sure. No doubt. Yeah, I just wanted to pop up here and speak that, but
Well,
to be
you
smart.
listen, everybody who needs to know this big money Van.
Nah, that's Joe.
Yeah,
Joe
real
took my
shit.
money.
Now
Joe
listen,
took my bread.
it's big money Van and big money Joe. Okay, it could have went any kind of way. That was Russian roulette for me.
Yeah. You know, when you take a hit like that and you don't lose sleep, that means your money, your bank is right.
Right.
Ain't
Everything's on
nobody that could.
auto pay. Everything's on auto pay.
Yeah, ain't too many people that could take a hit like that and don't blink an eye.
Yeah. And then still be over here smiling.
Real talk, but yeah, Joe got to see me. We got to run that back though.
You're gonna need that about him. You're gonna need that about him. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna
look,
need that
somebody
back.
gonna have to see you. Facts. Can we get a P what's that called? What's that called? What's it called? Dang, why can't I think of it? APB out to Joe and let him know that Van is looking for him. He said he need that about him.
Yeah, we
And
got to run that back.
if you guys need to know, Sunday nights on the Crypto Lounge is bingo, and the Crypto Lounge be crypto lounging, music, fun, DJ Crypto Jeezy. The hostess with the mostest, Miss Peachy Blanco. it goes down. Hey, King. Hey, Mike. How you doing? He got money. He got money. Look, when you don't worry about losing 20, look, he lost more than 2,500.
26.
Yeah. When you lose that and you just still be, that tell you something. I want to be like Van when I grow up. Him and Joe, I want to be like them when I grow up. I'm gonna get there one day. One day.
Yeah.
But let's see. Sam said, the love is inspiring. Facts.
So what's going on with this B Simone situation? I ain't catch it, man.
So did you see you haven't seen the clip yet?
I saw the clip, but I was walking through a store. So
okay, I'm gonna let you see the first. I'm gonna let you see the clip one more time.
A best friend with a celebrity, everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got
it, or they helping you.
Baby, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom. All this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid because whatever I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest. They're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now.
Now, Van, you're a hardworking man, you know, a little financially stable, I'm going to say, you know, I don't know your money. I'm not going to count your money. But if your best friend is going through all of that, are you just going to sit there and watch?
Of course not. You know, my best friend is never going to get to that point, period. As long as I'm in the know. Like, I can only help those who I know are in a financial bond or any type of bond.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I expect that.
But family, true friends, whatever the case may be, you know, if they really going through, you know, a situation, they ain't got to bat an eye when it comes to me supporting them.
Right. Dee said every time she said Jesus, I wanted to slap that hoe. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I think that's what really got me upset because I saw the clip and someone told me to go back and watch the podcast, and I was just so upset because I'm like, you watched all this stuff happen to your best friend, and well, who you say is your best friend, but it can't be your best friend. Well, let's just say an associate, because you wouldn't let your best friend go through all that. Right. Okay, Rich, Jesus. That's how she said, oh, Jesus. Like, kept on saying it. Like, wait, what you mean? And then at the same time, like the friend said, like, it wasn't her place to help her or do whatever, but she would have liked her to, especially since she's seen her giving checks to people that she barely knew to help.
Yeah, it's a lot of layers to peel back when it comes to this situation. I mean, it could go both sides. Like, hey, as she mentioned, yeah, it's not B Simone's, you know, responsibility, so to speak, to give handouts. But if she's giving a handout to randoms, why not the best friend who's going through it and she knows about it?
Right. Who has a child who you know? Most likely, if you'd have been my best friends that I have, my kids call them auntie. That's how close we is. So if we this close and I'm going through my worst, and it's one thing if you don't got it. I'm not expecting you to get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think with her situation, she didn't even feel comfortable coming to you because you didn't make her feel comfortable. But you helped everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, you know, B Simone, I don't want her to catch, you know, unnecessary strays.
Oh, well, let me.
Go ahead.
I love you said that. I'm going to let you hear another video because after the friend went through the storm, she got a great opportunity. And let's see what B Simone said.
Recently, I have this opportunity and I called you and I told you about it. And you were just like, okay. Mm-hmm. And you called me back.
I called her right back, y'all. I was
And
so
you were
convicted.
like-
I was so convicted.
You were like, I didn't like how I felt when you told me that. And I was like, what do you mean? You were like, I don't know what it is. I'm talking this out in real time. But whatever it is, I don't like what I felt. And I said, did you feel jealous? And you were like, I don't think I feel jealous.
Cause we went through all the emotions. She's like, are you angry? Are you sad? Are you jealous? I was like, I'm not jealous because I don't want what you have. I'm sad and I'm angry and I'm upset that I'm not doing it with me.
Yeah.
Like we're not working together.
Yeah.
Like I don't have that. Y'all, let me tell you something. Anybody that's in my circle, I want to work with you. I want to put you on. I'm putting you in position. I like doing it together.
You do.
How can we do this together? How can we make money together? How can we build together? How can we grow together? How can we?
Now, what you were saying, Van?
Never mind.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Because at first, like, when I was like, okay, but then when I heard the rest, I was just like, come on now.
You know, this sounds legit, but I know some podcasts be coming up with fake narratives for viewership. I don't know if this is one of those situations where they're acting. I mean, again, it seems legit, but there's a small element of like this could be scripted and for TV and for viewership. So I don't want to go in super tough on B Simone, knowing that it could be a little scripted.
Hey,
you know what I'm
Tom.
saying?
Right.
But for the sake of it not being scripted, I will concur with the census in the chat and on this panel that she's pretty fake. She ain't a real friend. She ain't a real friend.
Right.
With friends like that, who needs enemies?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's my biggest thing was like, yo, this is crazy. How do you go from saying, oh, I got your back. Oh, I feel this way. Like, I love you. You my best friend. And you go through all that. Okay. You didn't help. Okay. The friend said, like she said, but like, that's why everybody's not listening. The friend said it wasn't her responsibility. And I didn't want to have no resentment towards her. So they was able to have the conversation. But just me, just watching it, if I was sitting on that couch, I promise you I would have been upset just because how her reaction was. But Dee said, why is she there now? Yeah, everybody is gone. The friend seems too loyal. She feels like the friend should have left. Hey, big talk. Yeah. So it's like at the end of the day, then I told him the story about she had another best friend that she did a podcast. They had a podcast show together with her name was Megan Ashley, and it went wrong. It went bad. So once it went bad, it was like, okay, how did we get here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now when she does her new promo for her new show, what does she do? She has two chairs, the mics and everything, and then she has the people take the mics and walk away. And then she's doing the show by herself. Okay, petty, all right. But then she has another girl group of friends, and then they lost one of their friends, and then pretty much it was like, well, you guys don't do me no justice. It's kind of useless to be friends with y'all. So you cut them off, but you're cutting everybody off because you wanted to benefit from them. You like, Van, if me and you are friends and only time that I really want to be around you is because I'm benefiting from you on what you can do for me or what I can get out of you, then I'm not really your friend.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? And so
I think the word friends get thrown around too loosely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like love, you know.
Facts.
So when it comes to friends with me, if you're like a true friend with me, like you basically family, you locked in.
Yeah.
Most people are associates, acquaintances. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Definitely. And it's crazy because, you know, this made me kind of think about my own situations and going through all my own life journeys. And, you know, of course, I always have a great family that support. But then I think about when I was at my lowest and my two best friends was like, yo, here, I got you. you don't worry about nothing. We don't want to see. And they not rich. They got kids. They got stuff. Well, one of them have kids, one of them don't. But you know what I'm saying? They got stuff that they own, stuff they got to take care of. But they took the time to be like, yo, I got you. Don't trip. Don't stress out. We're here. You're okay. But I don't know if I would have been able to, and I didn't act like, it was like, I don't know if I would have been able to handle how B. Simone responds and how she react. Like, she wouldn't have got a good reaction out of me, because it would have been like, get out my face. Because once I would have came out of my traumatic experience, my worst time of my life, got through that worst year of my life, and I came out on top, I wouldn't have hated her. I wouldn't have but I just wouldn't have dealt with her. I just would have realized that, you know what, you're just not my cup of tea. And I think that's where people got like to realize, like Dee said, the friend is too loyal. So at what point do you walk away? Like, she really needs to step back, walk away, and realize that this girl is not her friend. She does not wish her well or none of that. So it's kind of like, it's sad, because you want to see women win, but especially Black women, because we have this stigma on us that, you know, angry Black women, and they can't really be friends, and they can't have loyalty and all this other stuff. And, you know, there's a lot of us that are really loyal to our friends, men and women. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, but when you have that jealousy and envy in your heart, like, you can't go through nothing. Like, you can't really be friends. You can't do none of that. It's useless at that point, because why are you even around a person?
So she came to Simone with an opportunity that she was presented with. So she came to her to express good news
after her horrible year.
Right. She got some good news. She wanted her friend to celebrate her.
Right.
With her friend could not celebrate her. Instead, her friend got into her own mind, where her own feelings of envy, jealousy, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
So if you can't celebrate your friend when they have something to celebrate, that's telling.
Yeah.
And it becomes about you more so than them.
Right. And that's what that's what I said earlier. She made that whole situation about her. After her friend is calling her, hey, look, I got this opportunity, woo, woo. And then she was like, oh, yeah. And then they got the phone and she calls me, I'm sorry. I'm convicted to say this. Nah, come on, let's keep God out of this. Because God isn't envious. God isn't jealous. God is love. So while you sitting here doing all of this, this is not the work of God, honey. It was crazy. It says Dee said Black people hold on to relationships that needs to be over too long. A lot of us are gluttons for punishment. Listen, I can admit that was me. I'm telling you, I'm coming out of what is like the worst year of my life. Right? And going through all this and going to, therapy and kind of like just reevaluating everything, it made me, of course, the situation made me stronger, but it made me be able to cut off relationships a lot quicker, because a lot of times we look past the signs. We look past the signs of just being able to know, like, you know what, this relationship is over. Leave it alone. Get out of there. Go. And that's with friendships. That's with romance. That's with family. That's with anybody. Realizing that it's time to let yourself cut the strings and get up out of there. Because when we stay too long, at the end of the day, the only person that you're going to hurt is yourself. Because while you're going through and you're sitting there and you're going through your struggles and your pain, then people ain't there. They all go. They leave. And it's crazy, because it's the truth. We hold on. Her friend is still holding on to that friendship that she really needs to let go. It's already done. It's past. The time already went past. It's over. And it's okay. You don't have to be enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could walk away and not be enemies and just say, I once loved this person and I knew this person, but now I'm at a different place. I wish the person no harm. I wish them the best at life. I just know that I don't want to go on this journey no more with them. That's with friendships, relationships, family. And if the more people that can be able to do that, the more you'll realize the peace that you bring to yourself. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. Also, you guys, we know I'm going live tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about some relationships, and I might do 2 lives tomorrow because I might be doing some current events, current news. But I'm going live tomorrow night at 7:30. Also, Sunday, I'm going live on relationships, but I'm gonna go live before the crypto lounge. So I'll let you guys know that time tomorrow. And then Monday, of course, what's Monday? Movie review. We're gonna be reviewing Jump in the Broom. I hope y'all been doing y'all homework.
I can't jump. I'll roll over the broom, but
Lord. So we're gonna be doing Jump in the Broom on Monday. Also, like I said, Jeezy go live every day at 1 p.m. He'll be live on Sunday for the Crypto Lounge. Also, Peachy Blanco, she goes live on Wednesdays and Fridays at 6:30 Central Standard Time, which is 7:30 Hertz Eastern Time, I think. Also, Miss Oso D will be going live soon. I can't wait. If you guys are into Marvel, if you're into all of that good stuff, yeah, I'm gonna be talking about a lot of stuff because you know what? She's the best. Okay, let's start there.
Yeah, man, D the best.
Also, the hottest promoter on YouTube, Dan Yeezy Dollars. I'm telling you, ain't nobody better. But she changed her name, so do I just call you Danielle again? Because I don't know why you changed your name on me, Dan Yeezy. So you know what? I got you. Van?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
StreamYard kicked me up.
Oh, StreamYard be StreamYard sometimes. Also, Mel, he should be going live again. No, your name says Danielle. It don't say Dan Yeezy no more.
That might be YouTube doing that.
Well, yeah, YouTube been tripping. They done changed a whole bunch. YouTube then switched it where they had our ads. Well, they took our names off, then they had our ads. Then they got everybody's other names, but I don't know. I'm lost. We'll figure it out.
It got my real name on it.
Oh, you got to switch it up. Just switch it up. But also, you guys, question to my people in the chat. Have you guys ever had a situation like this happen to you? Have you ever had a situation where your friend wasn't really your friend? Where you realize that your best friend or one of your friends is not really your friend, but they're really your frenemy? Because that's why I named the title. Best friend or frenemy?
Yeah, after years.
After years. Have anybody ever experienced that before? I have.
Off top, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to a place where I just removed myself from those who I had to question if the relationship was pure and genuine, and just evaluated it. Once I came to the conclusion, yeah, it's not what I thought it was, I just removed myself completely all the way.
Right.
But, as for me, whenever I was in that vibe as far as being super social, partying, clubbing, the circle was huge.
Mm-hmm.
The moment where I kind of phased out of that, and they were still about that, and they wasn't really respecting the path I was trying to go as far as growth, maturity, and less partying and clubbing. The phone stopped ringing.
Yeah.
Less. The text kind of stopped coming, and it was apparent and evident that they just wanted me around when I was trying to be about that. And I guess they got to the conclusion they couldn't benefit from me, and as you mentioned earlier, like, they only wanted to be around when they could benefit from me. So when they saw, okay, well, he ain't on that vibe no more, let me just stop hitting them up. So I just remove myself. And there's other situations, but that's the first one to come to mind.
Right. No, definitely. But it's so crazy because a lot of people, and I think as we get older, we realize it a lot more. Like, I know for me, I was able to realize it here and there, but it's like when you really get healed, and let's talk there. Like when you go through stuff and you really do the work to really get an understanding and to really work on not being able to go through certain stuff again, it started making you evaluate a lot of stuff and reevaluate a lot of people. And a lot of times, like Van said, you'll start realizing that the phone don't ring as much. I literally had somebody when I was going through everything, and I called, and the person started laughing. I'm crying. I'm going through it. I'm crying. I'm devastated. And they laughed, and I hung up the phone. Never talked to them again. Blocked them on my phone, blocked them from social media. Don't gotta talk to her again ever.
You did right.
And that was because at that moment I realized, you know what? In my situation, I'm like, oh my God, like, did she just laugh? Because then I felt the rage. You know, at that point now I'm feeling rage. And now, like, I want to cuss you out. I want to go. And I don't need to do all that. You're not worth it. So I'll just cut you off. And no, and my other friends know, don't tell nobody how my life is going. It's none of their business. And so it's just crazy. Dan Easy said, yep, I let a 20+ friendship go because I loaned her a good little bit. She wasn't trying to pay me back, and she can go to the nail shop spending hundreds and can't pay me back. No, listen, it's the disrespect, because when people feel like they count your money, your friends and families and stuff start counting your money more than you count your own money, and just be like, let me verify. Let me see. And while they're doing that, they're going to ask you, oh, can I borrow? Can I borrow? I'm big. Don't ask me to borrow shit if you can't pay me my shit back. Don't tell me you're going to pay me back on a day and you don't pay me back. It's crazy because a lot of times you will let somebody borrow and they talk to you like you the one borrowed from them. So yeah, like that'll cut off friendships right away. Well, my mom used to say, I could write you off for a little bit. That's just a nice write-off. You could never come back. See, listen, when you start doing good people wrong, it's a mess. He said, friendship breakup hurts me way more than romantic ones. I used to hold on to avoid heartbreak. Facts. But you know what? It'd be those friendship breakups that make you just reevaluate everything, because you think you know a person, and sometimes you don't know them as well as you thought. Sometimes we be friends with people and we thinking that they have a certain kind of love, a certain kind of respect, and they don't. And during that time and during that season, you just realize, you know what? Am I going to hold them or I'm going to fold them? Because a lot of times, like, we don't know. But like money is the biggest way to get, what? Money is the biggest way to get a motherfucker not want to be your friend no more. Borrow some money and don't pay that shit back.
I'll say the vast majority of my friendships has ended because of money.
Yeah. Ask to borrow some money and the person has it. But listen, that's the funny part, because people will be like, oh, I know they got it, but you don't know what they go through. So that's why I respect about B. Simone friend. She said it wasn't her obligation to help me.
Yeah, so check it out.
Huh?
Go ahead. So my personal issues, people ask for a loan, right? That means you want to pay that back. And let's say, yeah, let me borrow, I'm going to say a generic amount of $200. Let me borrow $200. I get it to you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks come and nothing. So you ask for it back, and the same energy in which they asked for it, it's not the same energy.
Right.
Now it's like hostile. It's like, man, I'm gonna get you your money.
Your little money.
Right.
I'm gonna get you your little money. Nigga, I slap the fuck out of you. little money.
Now it's like it appears like I'm begging
for your money.
For my money back. Like if I have to ask more than once. That's not a situation I'm trying to be in.
Right.
And I may or may not see that money back. But either way it goes, like after that, now after I have to ask for it back and you come at me after I just did you a solid, the friendship or whatever, it ain't gonna be the same, and it might be, you know, all the way gone after that. So
now, Van, you seem like a very like mellow person. After they do that, are you cussing their ass out?
no, I don't cuss people out. I try to take the Terrence Gangster approach. You know, I don't cuss.
Okay.
If somebody gets me to cuss, it took a lot to get me there.
Okay. Okay. Because I know that I probably would have cussed somebody out. Just like, who are you talking? Like, listen, when I say, I'm gonna give y'all a warning about me. When I say who you talking to,
yeah, but we seen it.
At that point, when I say who you talking to, it's a switch that's flipping my head, and I've been working on her. I've been working on her, y'all. But it's the switch, and that motherfucker. Next thing you know, I'm going off. And
Hey,
now it's like all I see is blood. All I see is red.
I will say this. You know, I will say 6+ months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And if I saw you on a panel, I just know at a moment's notice, you's about to flip on somebody.
Right.
That was 6+ months ago.
Right.
Somebody say something about Brit or trigger her, she's going to flip in some capacity. I have seen some growth and maturity, so I want to commend you on that. You have calmed down. You have showed some maturity, some growth. You know, if somebody gets you off your your path where you're trying to stay the course, you know, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're taking some deep breathing or whatever, but you're holding it in, and you know you're not giving in to that negative energy. So I just want to commend you on that growth.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's something I'm really, really working on, because if you know me outside of here, like, of course I could pop it off like any moment, but like outside, I'm really chill. Like this person is not this like that. Well, that person that everybody was seeing is not how I am in my real life. I'm really just chill, laid back, funny, like want to have a good time. So it just got to the point where I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you're online and you arguing all day and you going back and forth, and by the time you get offline, you are drained mentally, physically, emotionally. It's just draining. And it got to the point where I'm like, why am I, it was my brother. My brother had a whole conversation with me and was like, when I had lost my voice for like 3 weeks. I don't know if y'all knew that. I had lost my voice for 3 weeks. I couldn't even talk. Like, it was so bad. Like, I barely could even say anything. And my brother was like, you lost your voice to a motherfucker you wouldn't even meet in person, that you wouldn't even hang out with a motherfucker that's just a raggedy motherfucker. And I was just like, And after that conversation, I was like, I gotta do better. I gotta do better, because I do got 3 daughters, and it's so funny because they know, like, I'm that mama that I'm popping up at the school. I'm that mama, like, my kids call me in duress, I'm popping up. So I've been kind of trying to tone it down, because I don't want them to see that. Like, so I got, like, my oldest daughter is very conservative. She's very like, oh my God, Mom, oh my God, what are you doing? Don't do that. Don't say that. Oh my God. Then my middle daughter, she's with whatever. She like, gang, what we got going. Then my baby, she's like a mixture, but it's just like, I want them to know, like, it's easier to walk away. You don't always got to respond. It's easier to just block a person and cut them off. That is easy. And so that's something that I've been working on. That's been my little task, my little journey. And I thank you for recognizing it, because that's something that I've really been trying to put an effort in on that. D has said, I don't loan money I can't afford to lose. It would be nice to get the money back, but just in case, I'm mentally prepared to never see it again. That also means I don't loan money often. Facts.
Yeah, so back on that money talk. So another scenario that I've experienced a time or two, you know, I guess the narrative is I got money, right? And that's kind of been a narrative for quite some time when it comes to
Uh-huh.
me. And I'm a pretty generous individual. Not as generous as I used to be, but
Hmm.
I'm generous. So people, let's say people could ask me for a loan 9 times, right? And I come through. And that 10th time I say no. Then I become the enemy.
Right.
Then they got all kind of choice words for me, and then they want to, stop reaching out.
Give me a good
Yep.
sentiment. I'm not playing no shit.
That part. That right there is all facts, man. When the moment you say no to them, now the whole narrative is on you. Is like you is just the worst person out there. That's crazy.
Do you
But
say you got me? You got me, D. Where is it at? Said, there you go. My Cash App ain't Cash App.
Man, see,
Hey
man.
Sandy, how you doing, Mama? We got Sandy up in the building.
But yeah, Britt, man, you had a little moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it wasn't. Listen, I didn't take it. I didn't take it personal.
I did.
No, I'm talking about afterwards. I didn't take it personal because it wasn't meant for you. You know what I'm saying? You low key just caught a stray. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't you. How do I say? It was just in a heat of the moment type of situation, but it was definitely wasn't an attack on you. It was just the situation. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't even know the situation.
no, right. And that's what I'm saying. You didn't know, but like it was a whole situation. So then it was kind of like I took it one way, you like what the hell, and then the next thing you know, but it wasn't worth it. It wasn't, like I said, I didn't look at it in that way because
Please do that.
we've never had that kind of interaction before. You know what I'm saying? We was never in a negative interaction way. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't do negative interactions.
Yeah.
But
If
if there's any fault on my end, I guess I shouldn't have spoken on anything that ain't had nothing to do with me. But my only comment was, I won't name the individual unless you. All I said was no blank name slander.
Right. And
Something like that.
It was on.
Yeah.
It was on at that moment. It was on. All like what? Oh, so you trying to gang up? Bet.
Yeah.
Like that's what in my head. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? In your head, you was just being supportive. That's who you rock with, man.
Nah, it wasn't like rocking. Like
You know what I'm saying? You was just being supportive. You was just like in the chat engaging. But yeah, at that moment, I was already D and Dan Yeezy. But it happened a while ago, and it only happened on. It wasn't like a big thing. It wasn't like a super big thing. So behind the scenes, it was a bigger thing than it was on the platform. Yeah. But I like we had a great conversation to be able to get a better understanding. And like I said, I didn't take it personal because I realized like, oh, he really didn't know. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's why it wasn't like I couldn't take it personal as if you were trying to do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like I said, you probably took it personal at the moment, but it wasn't an attack on you. It was just more so like I thought I misinterpreted too, because you was just coming in, playing, doing what you normally do, and you know what I'm saying? When you rock with certain people, you rock with certain people. So yeah, that's what it was.
So, y'all had already the panel has been paneling, and I just jumped on the live. So I missed all the backstory and all the commentary and whatever else that led to the incident at hand.
Right.
So when I popped in, I was hearing a certain individual's name, and it wasn't in a positive light.
Right.
And I jumped in the chat And again, I stated no slander towards that individual, because on the Crypto Jeezy channel, I like to believe we had something of a, YouTube family.
Yeah, definitely.
And I consider that person a part of that family. I consider you a part of that family. So all I was doing was saying, hey, in my mind, like, hey, that person is family, like no slander towards that person. And then your reaction was your reaction, and it turned into what it turned into.
Yeah. But like I said, at the end of the day, it was like, after looking at it and reevaluating, it was more so like, dang, that could have went way better than when it went. Like, it could have went way better than what it went, but it's okay. Like, listen, one thing I'm glad is that was able to get past it and, be able to get an understanding and know that it wasn't nothing personal against you. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I appreciated the dialogue.
Real talk.
Yeah. And that's the problem. Like, that's what people don't have, like being able to have those conversations. Sometimes they're uncomfortable conversations, but like he said, when you're thinking people are family, when you, like, what I'm saying, over there, we are family. So for me, I know now I just don't say stuff to certain people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not people, but like, I just don't say stuff to people to engage and get a negative response. And because a lot of stuff, like, I could be past, but some people aren't past. So I just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, would have talked to me 6 months ago, and we would have still been arguing and fighting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It would have been that same, like, oh, I'm at war. So, I'm really trying to kind of move into a positive direction, because in my life, that's what it is. My life is very positive. Like, I'm a happy person. So just kind of moving that direction of getting that negativity away from me. And if that means excluding negative people out of my life, that's just what I do. Like, I try to support people as much as possible, and sometimes it ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? And I have to for me, I'm a very vocal person. I'm a very speak my mind type of person, but I realize that I can't make everybody happy. So what I do is I try to give what I can, and I kind of go like and move around. Like, I just can't. I don't want to argue with people. I'm not trying to fight with people. I'm not trying to go through all that bull crap. Like, it comes to the point where it's like, nigga, we gotta grow up. Like, at some point, like, I'm about to be 39 in a couple of weeks, and last thing I want to worry about is arguing with people. And then I don't want to argue with people that I do know, that I am going to see and be around. I don't want to argue with people like that. Like, so I take a step back. Like, I'd rather take the high road. Like, I never understood what my mom used to say, just walk away, until 6 months ago. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be 39, and I didn't realize just the walk away, because I used to take it like the walk away. Man, fuck that, I ain't walking away. I'm about to whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, no, now it's just, I'm gonna protect my peace. I'm gonna protect me, and I'm gonna walk away. I don't need to go back and forth with nobody. I don't want to do none of that, and I don't now. And like, the people that know me, like Jess, and the Sandys, and the people that's been around for the past 4-5 years, they know that person I'm talking about, that'll just be ready to be like whoop, whoop, whoop. And at some point, like, you gotta realize it ain't worth it. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I ain't going back and forth with no man. I ain't going back and forth with no female. I ain't going back and forth with my kids. Like, what? Look, right? If don't let them start fighting in this house, because I got 3 daughters, so all they do is fight. Let them start fighting. I'll go in my room and shut my door. Don't come knocking at my door talking about. I say one time, hey, y'all need to stop, and I go, and they already know.
Hey, Brett. This the Brett channel, right?
Yes.
So we could be funky on here. We could speak. Yeah. We could talk that talk.
Yes, sir.
How things with Diesel? He trying to get at you. He coming at you. He coming at you tough.
No, he's not. No, listen. No, he's not. Let me tell you something.
Yes, he is.
When?
Diesel. He want him some Brett.
Diesel does not want no.
Hey
We could
man,
we could talk that talk on here. So let's keep
We
it fun. Let's
we
keep it
can
100.
listen. You gotta
Let's
understand.
keep
I
it
don't know
100.
what this person that Diesel is showing y'all, but when I'm in Diesel's presence, Diesel is very like he's very quiet.
He's a gentleman.
But I'm saying he's quiet. He doesn't talk. Like he'll say what's up, or he'll say, "Hey, how you doing? How your day going?" I'll tell him how they going, ask him how he is. But he's not very like engaging. He's very more so like reserved. And so all what he do when he's on, like if he says it online or if he say it to somebody, he does not say it to me.
Well, you see, he have Jeezy. He have a gangster kind of speak for him. You know,
yeah,
mind you, homie been locked up 30 years, so wordplay may not be there just yet, but when the camera's on him and the name Britt comes up, he smiles from ear to ear. He lights up. He's glowing. You know what I'm saying? That alone tells the tale. So,
Listen, you're
so homie might be a little shy. He might be a little bashful, quiet, whatever the case may be. Maybe he's wanting you to kind of bust the mood and take a little lead, you know. But homie, it's evident homie wants you.
what? But it's
Hold on,
okay.
Britt. Hold on, Britt. Let me end with this. As you would say, let's start there.
Let's start there though. Let's start not for the love of Brit. Just I can't stand you.
for the love of Brit and Diesel,
Just
man.
said for the next show for the love of Brit. That's crazy.
So let's keep it 100. What's up
You-
with Diesel? What's up?
oh
Again,
my
again,
god.
again. He wants you. So what it is on your end?
Well, like the thing, I'm gonna be honest. I've never look right, D. Not being the matchmaker. I've never thought about him like that because, like I said, he's always just been nice, and we just say what's up, and it was never no interaction. We've never. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell you anything about Diesel. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel you. I feel you holding back. Again, this is the Brit channel. We keep it funky over
yeah,
here.
we keep it funky.
We
I'm
need a real response, and I need somebody to clip it, and we're gonna send that to Diesel.
Hey,
So
I'm about to clip the
I
hell out
don't
of this.
know. I can't say, oh yeah, what's up? And we go, yeah, and I feel this way because I don't know him. He does not talk. Okay. He is very reserved. He does not he does he's not like a persistent or aggressive type of person. So contrary to what everybody might believe, he is very, very like I get like Dan Yeezy said, shy. I get that. I get that from him. So I don't really know his personalities for me to be like, oh yeah, like, oh, okay, let me give it a try. A try. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to tell you that because I've
all
been
right,
around him a couple of times, but he
all
still
right.
doesn't really fit me.
I feel you being a politician right now. You kind of beating around.
No, I'm
But
telling you the truth. It's
check it
not
out.
that
Check it out. This is the Brit channel. So let's try it. Let's try it this way. I hear there's a trip coming up with cabins involved, right?
mm-hmm.
I hear you will be there. I hear Diesel gonna be there.
Oh, I didn't
So
know he was going. Okay.
yeah. Gangsta Diesel said they pulling up. I don't know how true that is, but let's say you there and he's there. What's the likelihood of sparks flying if Diesel makes it evident that he wants you? Let's start there though.
um I don't know what. I guess we'll have to see because we're gonna be in a cabin for 3 days. Look, we're gonna be in a cabin for 3 days.
Just 3
Anything can
days.
happen.
Just 3 days.
Okay. Anything can happen. Okay. That's promising.
Damn.
Let's clip that and let's get that to Diesel.
Hold on. Let me take care of something. Thank you, Sandy. Let's see. Inquiring minds want to know. Listen.
Brit, I thought you was for me, man.
Listen, you are a ladies' man up in these streets. Your shirt says, "I'm sorry, D." Your thing normally
No,
say, "News is handsome supporter." And
no,
then
cause
once in a while, you'll put Brit security, but you ain't had Brit security in
no,
a long time.
I just want D to be my friend again.
Oh, okay. I want to know what you're willing to share, man.
She got to hop on a panel and we got to have a direct dialogue.
Oh,
Hey,
oh.
hey, Van, don't invite D. Please.
Man, you know you love D, man.
But shout out to Terrence Gangster Williams and Diesel out the mouth. Let's show them some love, support. Look, don't get caught with soft hands and gentle hands. No. Let's see. Lil Dante was just flirting with "Talk to Me Nice" in the comments. Oh no,
No,
not Lil
no,
Dante.
no, that's not true. I just said what's up. I'm
How
polite
did
to
you
the
say it? Did
queen.
you say, "Hey, queen"? You know, when you say queen, it's a rap.
No, I just said what's up. Then added hard eyes or something.
Oh,
Heart.
so that's Two Wheels, Jess. He just switched it up on us. You forgot who he was because Two Wheels been switching up his avatar up on us. But long as he got his eyes straight, because Jeezy's go like this on his little cartoon person, disrespectful. Stressing me out.
Yo, Wills, I believe in a bro code, and I don't break the bro code. I'm always going to stand up and back my bros. But again, we on the Brit channel. We keep it real over here, bro. We know, we know. Jr. call himself the flirt, but we all know you the biggest flirt.
The
So
biggest.
keep it funky, man. You giving girls hard eyes and you calling that innocent?
Oh,
Where they,
here we
where,
go.
where they do that at?
Um, I
Hey,
see you at the
D.
Brit.
We
Hey,
keep it
D.
funky over here. D, what's up? What's up? What you want me to spill?
Well, they got a few people that's inquiring about you and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
Van. So
Word, word.
you're a little on the elusive side. So we do know
That's
you're in the military.
that's by design.
Mm.
Excuse me. Well, I'm not. I'm no architect. That's why I'm asking questions.
Man, what's up? You
Okay.
on my IG, so you see behind the scenes. You see what it is.
Now, see, you gonna have people thinking stuff. You already know Dante be trying to put it out there, sending me love songs and shit in my DM, bro. He trying to make me look. Trying to make it look like something else, bro. Don't do that,
D,
man. They
stop,
act like I'm a
man.
player from the
You,
Himalayas up here.
I
man,
mean, hey,
you mess with Van too.
bro.
See what I'm saying? Now, see, man, look how you threw me under the under the bus. Well, Van, answer this question: are you happily single, or are you happily in a relationship?
I'm a married man.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Now, see why you trying to make me the other woman, Lil Dante? I'm not loose like you,
Oh,
Damn, loose. I won't
loose.
because
take that,
everybody
but
know you are a slut from
damn,
the
Slut.
'90s.
Not from the 90s. Those were some good sluts in the 90s, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
Wills, you can't take that laying down, bro. Forget it.
Okay, so Van, are you ever gonna pop
Mm,
out on one of the meet and greets?
Well, as far as the crypto family, I feel like I'm a distant cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You got the core group and you got those distant relatives. I feel like I'm one of those.
Why you feel like
So,
one of those?
so when I get the question, am I going to pop up for one of the meet and greets? I've never got the invites. Me and Jeezy, we text. I got his personal line and I got his commercial line. We chop it up, we talk, we text. But again, I ain't got no invite.
so you
Oh,
saying for the next meet and greet, the invitations need to be extended? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I hear about it on these lives, but yeah, I'm not gonna pop up uninvited. You know what I'm saying?
Well, long as you the distant cousin that's not like Faith, because Faith fucked the family, and we
Faith
can't be
fuck
having
the
it.
family. Faith fuck the family. We don't want you, Faith.
hey,
I let the family in my house, and you know what the family did? The family fucked my husband. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can't.
that's right.
So as long as you know, But nah, the honestly the one in August just kind of I wasn't even there. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm the blonde of the family. I just pop up and I be finding out shit that happened. I was not a part of any of the planning process. But moving forward,
Do your hair
the
black?
invitations can get extended. Would you say slept from the 90s?
I said your hair black. Where the bun at?
Oh,
Huh?
Where's the bun? Your hair is black.
Oh, I mean like what's in between my left ear and my
it's
right
coming
ear,
back.
not
The
my
blonde
actual
coming
hair
back
color.
though, because blondes have more fun. Let's start there.
Hey, I see who's that? Sandy in the
Mm-hmm.
comment.
Hmm.
There's a comment from her saying military will be A or A. What? I'm gonna need her to clarify that.
Wait, Sandy, sit down. I got it. You know what they be saying about the military men?
Mm-hmm.
What, that we out there?
They be
Mm-hmm.
saying y'all are slept from the 90s too, but I think highly of you. I would never say that
Wait,
about you,
wait,
baby.
wait, wait. Hold on. I need to.
You kind of bigging me up and tearing me down at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
That's a
hey,
mixed message.
hey, Jacker.
wait. Hold on.
No, but no, it's Dante that's trying to make me trying to say that's true, trying to accuse me of being your other woman and my changing faces voice.
Hey,
That's
Shatara,
Dante with that
boo. Thank you
foolishness.
so much for coming.
Well,
Oh my
the
God, y'all.
the
Look,
marriage,
I missed
the
Shatara
marriage
and
ain't got
somebody
nothing to do
else's
with
chat, VIP
it.
chat. Let VIP be doing hair stuff, and Shatara be over there. You know, I appreciate you, boo.
Jacker,
No,
what up?
like I say, you haven't shown me anything that would make me think you like the rest of the military men. You don't give you got a Hellcat. You don't give you got a Dodge Challenger or Charger looking for the hole. So I can't say that. But that is, don't act like you don't know that they be saying that about y'all.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you look at the number one occupation as far as possibly 304s, that's nurses.
No, hey, traveling ones too. While you at it,
Yeah, they're number one. Military, we somewhere in that top 10 list.
y'all definitely top three.
Pretty much all the first responders, police, firemen, you
Mm-hmm.
know, doctors.
So y'all just slinging wood.
I mean, this is survey.
That healthcare ain't benefits, ain't it? Ain't that some shit?
Mm-hmm. So because Van, you changed before. You change your ways now. Hopefully,
Well,
change your ways now.
who said I was ever that way just because I'm in the
Well, I was
military?
about to say this.
That's that's generalizing all of us.
Well, no, I was about to say. So you changed your ways, but now, like maybe I'm gonna ask. Did you change your ways because now you're a family man, or
I was never out there.
so you
He
wasn't
said
ever
he
so
was never a slut from the 90s, Brit. Don't put that
So
jacket on him. He wore windbreakers.
so it's nothing to
no.
change. There's no ways to change if I was never that way. You know what I'm saying?
Jess said I'll never be with a military law enforcement man again. Damn. What do you do, Jess?
Just if I was ever divorced, I guarantee I could swoop you.
Oh,
Ooh.
uh, this one, Yeezy said my homegirl a traveling nurse and she a 304. Dang it.
My little sister is a nurse. She just graduated in December of 23. That motherfucker so mean. She mean as fuck. I can't see her being a hoe, but I can't sit up there and say they don't have other ones.
Mm-hmm. It be happening though. Well, if we want to talk about it, there's a lot of professions. The host. Okay, so
Me and her
the
got the same zodiac sign though. We 3 days apart. She mean as fuck. I'm mean as fuck. So maybe that's just by design.
the men in the oil field. Oh my God, they
Ooh,
hoes
them
too.
twin card warriors. You
Them
talking
twin
about them
car
twin
warriors.
card
Listen,
warriors,
ho,
man. Them twin card
ho,
warriors, boy. I'm
ho,
trying to told you.
line ho, use a ho. Yeah, they all of that because baby, the twin car. Let's see the truck drive. Oh, the truck drivers.
Ooh, them be the ones. They got the conversation that rule a motherfucking nation. Do you hear me?
The truck drivers got a woman in every motherfucking state they land in. What?
Now I'm gonna spill a little tea about myself. I'm gonna be vulnerable right now.
Okay.
So I'm still a nut. That's not the tea.
Okay.
But a few
Wait,
years
look at
ago, I had
John. Van, look what you just started.
Yeah, I see Wills. Hey D,
huh?
before you finish your story, I need y'all to acknowledge my boy Jacker. Y'all gotta show him
I
some love.
did. I
Oh
did
my
say, hey,
bad.
Jack, I
Hey
just came on
Jacker.
in.
It ain't like that. I fuck with Jacker.
Yeah, I just gave Jacker a wrench.
All right.
That's my homeboy.
Oh, my phone's acting up. Y'all hear that?
Yeah, your phone
I
hating on you.
had said something to Jacker when he first came in, and I gave him his wrench because he been on my head about not giving him his
Oh
wrench.
no, I don't bash men. I have 2 male best friends, Jess. I couldn't do that if I wanted to. Right, wrong, and different. I got they back. You can't tell me nothing about Frick nor Frick. I'm one of the Musketeers.
Now
But
listen, we just talking about the whole.
this nigga done changed his picture again. When the fuck did you change that picture, Dante?
Listen, we just talking about the hoes in the fields, okay? What their occupations are. Now you
So
know
let
who
me.
we fucking a
You
lot
forgot
too?
to say barbers. You forgot to say barbers. But look, Brie, let me get my story out.
Doctors.
You know I'm forgetting. Oh, and don't forget the what they call it, resident assist, like the assistants of the doctors, but RAs, girl,
listen, the residents fucking everybody too. Look,
I be scared of shit like that. But look, so I met this really, 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 really mature older man, and he was a truck driver. And when I say he was on my trail, he was on my trail, no ride. When I tell you this man was almost 30 years older than me, so I couldn't wrap my mind around being with a senior citizen. I didn't want to go out to eat with somebody that get free pancakes after a certain time of day. I just couldn't do it. But when I mean he pressed and pressed and pressed. And when I say that man tried to get me with money, I really think he thought he could buy me. He was like, "Oh, you want lunch? Here go $150." He was like, "Oh, you want this?" And so I was like, I got my notary license, so I'm a notary. I was like, well, I want this printer, but I don't want to pay for it. It's so high. It was a $500 printer. Do you know this man sent me the huh?
The portable one, right?
No, this is a big. It is what it is. Yeah, it's a big old printer. It's still in the box in my office. I ain't never opened it. But the point,
because you know what, we're gonna get your office set up.
yeah, we're gonna do it eventually so it can stop sounding like a hall in there.
Yeah.
But what made this for y'all start judging me? Because I know the men gonna come. They can be like, "Do you wrong for taking his money?" I didn't ask him for money. He sent it to me free of choice. Second of all, when we got to talking, he was telling me how, hey, I just lost. I had a brand new like 2022, 2023 Silverado. So I said, and myself said, I said, how did you lose this 2020 Silverado? He said, I was talking to this younger woman. I said, well, how young? He said, well, when I first met her, she lied to me. Now, here we go, y'all. This man in his 60s. When a man starts with, she lied to me, you giving me, you talk to churn. Basically, this girl was like 16 or 17 years old. He messed with her, moved her in his house, but said he broke up with her because she was trifling and she didn't take care of herself. And she bust him upside the head with a plate. Well, that's what happens when you date children. But for me, I have a daughter. And I've always been a cookie pay stick. One thing, I'm loaded in the front, I'm loaded in the back. I already know my daughter coming up that way. What if you a mess with a 16 and 17-year-old? What's gonna keep you away from my child?
Yeah.
In my mind, and then you already trying to talk to me, and I'm almost 30 years younger than you. You see anybody with body parts as body parts, and I can't rock with it. So I just went on ahead, and I went on ahead and pushed myself. And when I say y'all, this man tried so hard. It creeped me out. You ain't never been married. You 60 years old. You only got one child. There's something wrong with you. Now, I don't know if you ever gonna go get diagnosed. I don't know if you ever gonna I don't know if you ever gonna figure out what's up.
You might gotta go all the way out and come back in. It could be your phone. Or press let me see if I can press something on your thing. Hold on. It won't let me edit your mic settings.
Now, I never used to ask the man. I'm sorry.
Unmute yourself, Van. So let me see if I could fix it. Let me see. Hold on.
Oh, you static bad, man.
What about now? Oh no. You gotta go all the way out and come back in.
All right.
You gotta go all the way out and come back in.
But yeah, y'all. That's how I actually got him to get away from me because I never asked for money. But I started asking him for money because I knew it was gonna get on his nerves. Because I don't like to ask people for money because I know what come with asking for money. I just literally had to ask him for money to make him stop calling my phone. And you would think, eventually he would go away. Nah, this man still be in my TikToks, commenting and all that. Sir, I'm not saying you a PDO X Files, but that's what I was getting.
It's right. That's weird though. That's weird. But that's another thing because I have, me and you think alike when it comes to. I got 3 daughters. I'm not big on everybody meeting my kids. I'm not big on motherfuckers knowing where I live at. You don't need to stay at my house at all. I will definitely come to your house. I would definitely go to a hotel. I am not under no circumstances.
Nah, Brick, because y'all be making me feel like I'm crazy because I said I want to live in separate houses from my significant other.
No,
Well, the girl
like
was between 16 and 17, Jess. I know she wasn't 18, though. He didn't tell me, but I could tell. His math wasn't mathing.
Mm-hmm.
He showed me a picture of him from his prom. He had on the same outfit my daddy wore to prom. Sir, I'm not messing with you.
I hate you.
You look like you was at the prom and they was playing Get Down on It. Get down on it. That's what it looked like. How you really want.
Play all day.
Get your back up off the wall. That's what it looked like they was playing at his prom.
No, but for real, women, no lie. When you got kids, you gotta be mindful. You gotta protect them babies. It's a lot of creepers out here, and I'm big on that. Like, I can go to your house, and I got teenagers, so I can go to your house. I can spend a night, even though my kids is gonna track me and be like, "What you doing?" But I don't want, like, you could build a relationship, like, hey, hi, whatever. But that part, I'm really cautious on, just because I feel like unless I'm married or unless it's something else, I don't think it's necessary.
Well, I know y'all have heard bits and pieces of my feelings toward my mother. This is what I would say. I'm real funny about that because in my opinion, I had a mother who cared more about people of the other gender than her daughter, in my opinion. So I'm real peculiar when it comes to that.
Right.
I'm very, very funny about that.
I missed the last 10 minutes of the discussion. Can I get a summary?
Oh, we was talking about she was dating she was talking
No,
to
we was not dating. We was conversing.
She was talking to a truck driver. And come to find out he was messing with a 16-year-old that he moved into his place. And the 16-year-old popped him inside the head with a pan. But she just,
He was trying to justify it, Van, by saying she lied about her age. But my thing is, at your age, you know a baby when you see one. It wouldn't matter to me if she was 16 or 20. You know a baby face when you see it, when you hit a certain age. I know children, and I'm in my 30s. I'm going to be big 40 this year. But I know children, when they in their 20s, you telling me in your 50s or 60s you couldn't tell it was a toddler? I know a toddler when I see one. And he tried to justify it. And for me, because I have a daughter, if you'll mess with somebody in the teens and my daughter's almost in the teens, I don't think there's enough of a line for me to even trust going past go with you. I don't see you being able to control yourself. And maybe he's not like that, but I'm not willing to risk my daughter's life to change it, to figure it out.
I agree with you 95%.
Yeah.
95%. The 5% I got a different opinion on is some of these 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, they don't have the body of a face of a 15, 16, 17-year-old. So to cut him a little grace to say maybe he truly didn't know.
I get it, but either way it go, I give you this, man. Even at 25 and you in your 60s, that girl's gonna give you a heart attack either way. She was too much for you no matter how you slice that cookie. If she got that body, that meant he had what kind of body? A senior citizen. Like, either way it go, y'all, like, to me, when there's that much of an age gap, we ain't doing nothing but laying up because we don't have nothing in common. We don't like the same music. We don't have the same vision. You know what I mean? We into different TV shows, movies. You want to go to the old folks club and get a setup. I want to go to the new folks club and get bottles where they dance and got sparklers. Like we literally don't have anything in common. So at minimum, I don't understand that attraction. I don't judge people, but I don't understand that attraction. It's not for me. I can't do it. My issue was either way it goes, he made it seem like he thought she was 18. Teen and you in your 60s is weird as fuck. I don't care how you slice that cookie. Teen
Yeah, I
and you
agree.
in your 60s, you see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I don't
I agree.
anything teen mean you too young.
I
Yeah.
agree. And
Yeah.
this 60-something-year-old, that's somebody you was talking to?
No, that's somebody that was talking to me. There's a difference. You got to put it in the reference. He was
So,
trying to date me.
so hold on. We keep it funky over here, Brit Channel. So why
hmm
was you talking to a 60-something-year-old yourself? Or
So I used
I,
to like just me being fully transparent. I used to sell insurance. I met him selling him an insurance policy on the phone, not in person. I never met him in person, never hung out with him. I'm very, very sketchy about stuff like that. And it's no secret. I have loved my baby daddy since the day I met him. I still love him and he been dead 11 years. That's just me keeping it real. So I am not a easily accessible person. Fuck, I wasn't even easily accessible to him. I turned him down a couple of times before I gave him a shot. So that was never, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no interaction hanging out, but he was one of those people. He was like almost Steve Urkel level persistent. That don't mean nothing to me. I don't like people that love bomb people. I don't like people that push too hard because if you pushing too hard for me to love you too fast, that means it's something you don't want me to know before I fall in love.
Mm.
real talk. Can we switch gears a little bit?
Sure.
All right. So you mentioned acquiring minds wants to know. You mentioned I'm mysterious, and you asked me about future meet and greets. Who
hmm
are these? Who are these acquiring minds? And what's the I guess intrigue of me pulling up for a meet and greet?
Well, I just think people want to meet their family members, they virtual family members. You actually participate. You're not one of those people that just come up here and run your mouth. You actually, you know what I'm saying, be involved. You engage. You one day you just randomly volunteered and was like, hey, I'm just gonna, give away money to the women. Like you did the virtual bingo. Like when you put in energy and effort, you put in energy and effort. When you are a person that sees people that are engaged, it piques interest in other people that are engaged. Sometimes you not around, and we be like, damn, where Van at? Like, what happened to Van? Something, but again, doing what you do, it kind of leaves loopholes because it could be like you said. It didn't cross my mind until you said it. It's a lot going on with the government today. It's a lot going on with the military today. So that being said, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. That clicked in my head. But yeah, no, you just not always around. You don't have to be, but you are involved enough for us to inquire about you. That's all.
Oh, listen at you, all complimentary and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have my moments. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Do you
Even if Lil
do you
Dante
never do that to
disappeared
me,
for a
man?
while, fuck him. But I'm an ex about him.
Do you never do that for me, man?
Always. You was missing
I
it for a
literally
couple.
just gave you the best compliment you gonna get from me, and you won't even motherfucking take it. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Look, wait, here we go. What you say, Dan Yeezy? He got Jacker his wrench back.
See what
Who?
I'm saying? Like, look how you came in and was like, "Hey, y'all having great dialogue. Speak to my big dog, Jacka, though." And we wasn't ignoring Jacka, but you see what I'm saying? Like, you step in at certain times that make your presence known. So, that's why we was inquiring.
So let
Nah,
me let me let me fill y'all
Jack,
in
it was
about
normal.
Jacker. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the day ones. I might not always be on the panels. I might not always chat in the chat. Sometimes I might be tuned in the bushes, or sometimes I'm legit not tuned in at all. So, there was some regulars in the day ones that I noticed wasn't around no more, Jacker being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw Jacker in one of Gangsta's lives, and I hit him in the chat. I'm like, what's up, man? You ain't crypto grain no more? And he's like, nah, like Jeezy and them done blocked me. I'm like, what? So I had Jeezy's line. I'm like, hey, what's up with Jacker? And, he told me whatever, whatever. And I said, hey, for me, big dog, I need you to go ahead and unblock him, let him back in the fold. He sat on it for a couple of days, and like, all right, he said, for you, for me, I'm gonna do that, and that's how that happened.
Well, I will say this: me and my best friends are fire signs, so we are a bit of potheads. But when we cool off,
Yeah,
we cool
yeah.
off.
We know that.
It don't be difficult for you to talk with my nuts in your mouth, Dante.
Wait.
I love you, D. I love you,
I
man.
love me too.
How did we?
No, because he always be trying to do some slick shit. You got to
Well,
call Dante out.
how did we get there? All right, man. How do we?
You
D.
ain't hear him. He was in there gargling.
I
He
think
done made me a hoe. He done made me a slut from the 90s. I done been a side chick today. I don't care about him. He done apologized to me. He flirted with talk to me nice. He tried to be your security, told you how he love your face. He always be handling me any kind of way. Then when I say tell him get my nuts out of his mouth, then I'm the bad guy.
Hey, but I
Hey,
just saying,
what?
Brit look beautiful,
Brit
don't
look
she?
nice. And my friend look cute, don't she?
thank you.
I'm about to be something messy. Brit, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
She always look pretty.
So Dante, who you choosing on this panel right now?
And shut up, D.
Why I gotta shut up?
You said you loved it us.
I
I'm
love
telling you,
all
just
y'all.
said you love me.
I'm picking
That's
all y'all.
crazy.
Now how you know Brit like the shit? How you know I like the shit? Peachy for shit show ain't like the shit.
Mm-mm.
How you know news like the shit?
None of us want to share.
Treasure left you for dead, so we know she don't care.
Man, why y'all bringing them old shit, man?
Why you bringing up old shit? Where they do that? Why you bringing up old shit? Why you
Remember
gotta
he
bring
was
up
flirting
old
with
shit?
Lena, trying to get her to give him a whole
Hey,
bath. He was flirting with
hey,
you. Then
hey,
no, no,
hey,
B,
D.
B,
Hey,
B,
don't say
A,
that.
B, C.
Don't say that lady name, bro.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. You think I forgot? I can't see. I can hear real good. I remember all the little freaky, sneaky stuff you used to be doing, Dante Jamal.
Not Dante Jamal.
Hey, D,
Let me
what I
say
tell
it
you
for you.
about saying
Hey,
my
hey,
name?
D, don't you can't say my whole name. You let YouTube see your whole name. I said what I said.
No, you two put my whole name in there. I ain't do
You
shit.
didn't change it back?
Nah.
Make sure you change it.
He trying to make himself easily accessible. He need his women to find him.
He want them to go to Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
For the love of two wheels. Oh my God. Two wheels. That's what we need for the love of two
Hey,
wheels. And
hey,
have
Britt,
you in
I've
your
been trying
listen.
to get you to Alabama, man.
Oh
D, I've been trying to get you. No, man.
no, you ain't been trying to get me because when Peter said she would turn that wheelchair every which way with loose, you was out here being loose in these people's streets. That's a goddamn lie.
Loose.
Peter said she was at least gonna give you a lap dance. You couldn't even hold yourself together for that. You had to
I
continue to be a slut
no, no,
from the
no. But
90s.
what happened is my past caught up with me, man.
And so you was being a slut from the 90s, like I said.
Nah,
You did
nah.
my girl Peachy wrong. Then you got mad because my best friend came in and treated her the way she was supposed to be treated.
Hey,
Then you was hating like that. Now
hey, D,
now
hey, D. On the real, I'm gonna get my ex Peachy back, man. I'm gonna get her back, man.
Not my ex
what?
PG.
Yeah.
Well, make sure she know you getting her back first, because it sounds like y'all not on the same page. You don't even sound like y'all in the same book.
Oh, I'm gonna get her encyclopedia next. And I'm gonna give her a dictionary next.
Give it to Mels. He'll make sure she get it.
Fuck that nigga, man. I'm gonna give it to her, man.
How he get here? How he get here? Real my dog. That's my cancer
That's
dog.
my best friend. Not too much of my best friend, Dante. You know how I feel about my best friends now.
I don't care about.
Y'all, let's
Well,
shout out
Jeezy,
to
I don't
Mel.
care about
Mel's
Mel though.
birthday is next week. Our homegirl Jess' birthday was this week. Jess, she's in Hawaii minding her business. My homeboy Mel birthday is coming up. Cancer season, you know what it is. Then my birthday coming up too is going down. Okay.
And then after that, it's my birthday.
After that, it's
Yeah,
Leo season. Since I got so many Leos, well, I'll give y'all some love.
Yeah, D turned 20.
We'll take
It's
that.
first of all, it's the 19th anniversary of my 21st birthday.
Yeah.
Not the 19th.
19th anniversary of my 21st birthday.
That's crazy. But y'all, thank you guys for coming out and to support. Like I said, I'll be live tomorrow at 7:30. Keep a lookout because I might go live earlier in the day just so I can report on some news you can use. Also, Sunday, we're going to be, I'm going live again on Sunday before we do the Crypto Lounge, which will be, Dan Yeezy's going to put it in the chat. Crypto Lounge, we got music, the hottest DJ, Crypto Jeezy. Oh, you said Van said he'd be right back. Okay. Well, let me just do my commercial. Crypto Jeezy, and the hostess with the mostest, Miss Peachy Blanco. Also during the Crypto Lounge, if the funds is funding, there will be some bingo. Bingo. Last week we had a $2,500 winner. You heard me? Winner, chicken dinner. Also, what else? Monday night movie review. We're gonna talk about Jump in the Brook. We're gonna have a good time. You guys gonna relax. And then Tuesday, I got a feeling, I got an itch that I might be coming back on Tuesday. I need to just get a couple of more views up. I need to get some stuff going. So I'll just be doing some videos when I have the time and the content to do. And then like I said, I appreciate you guys coming in to support and love. And like I said, I really worked on this one and I did some new stuff. So I'm kind of happy and proud that I was able to get some stuff done. But like I said, I appreciate you guys. I guess, well, Van says he's gonna come back, but I don't know if he's coming back. But I appreciate Van for coming on the panel. I appreciate Two Wheels for coming and supporting. You know, my homegirl, also D. I appreciate you. Jess, you already know what it is. Jess, love. Happy birthday, belated birthday. Enjoy your trip when you come back home. She's in Hawaii. Bring me some chocolate back and a shirt. Oh, he back. Bring me some chocolate back. The chocolate macadamia nuts. Thank you.
That wouldn't be the chocolate I would be asking for, but look at you being courteous.
What's up? Y'all referring to me?
Come on, man. Man said, don't play with it.
D got excited for him. That shit.
Look, he said, talking about you. Yes, you know, look,
I got excited about chocolate in general. Van slid that in there. I got, look, I'm out of my business.
D love chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet.
Chocolate. Too bad.
I thought you just said you was trying to get Peachy back. I thought you just said you wanted Peachy back. Ain't that what you just said?
He said his ex.
Yeah, but I don't.
Did he not just say that? Let me cook.
That's little Simone. Oh, Simone, they be
but I don't want you fucking somebody else.
The tribal tattoos. I think that's sexy.
Mm-hmm. So, am I missing something? Peachy and is that no longer a thing?
What? No, it's very much a thing. Somebody just hating per usual.
Okay, got it.
He said he's trying to get his ex back.
He said he's trying to get her back.
So you trying to fight Mel for us? What I'm hearing.
Yeah, man. I gotta fight. Even though I'm taking an L with him, but I'm gonna fight.
Well, at least you know honesty. We appreciate that.
Well, when you fight for it, make sure you start being a slut from the 90s.
YouTube, you guys. Dan Yeezy Dollars. She's putting the links to everybody's pages in the chat. Listen, it ain't nobody better than Dan Yeezy. Let's start that though.
And ain't.
Period.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's Miss Giggity. I'm just playing.
Oh, Now see, look at your little messy ass. See, that's why you stay in trouble right there, because you're fucking messy.
So
Yes.
D,
How do I get up out of here? Is my mic on?
D, you pulling up to the cabins?
Very much so. I don't. So here's the thing. A little known thing about me is I'm a very humble person. I'm as much as I care about the people in my life. I'm not the type of person that's like do this or do that for me. So the fact that it was planned, it's not about me. It's most definitely an anniversary trip, but they did it with me in mind. I could not go if I wanted to. It was definitely planned with me as a factor in mind. So yeah, I'm appreciative that I have people that care about me like this. So yeah, I'll be at the cabin.
Okay, so you in the core group. See, I'm on the outside looking in.
Well, no. See, you're not on the outside looking in.
Very
You.
much so.
I think what it is, from what I'm thinking. First of all,
Sam,
the
the
cabin.
cabins are free as soon as you pay for them.
Yeah, we
Soon as
gotta
you
pay.
pay for them, they free of charge.
Two Wheels. Danielle said she's telling Joe on you, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
And Mr.
I
He-Man
seen
Woman Hater, Mr. He-Man Woman Hater gonna come get your motherfucking ass together. I can't wait. Hope he take one of the screws out your
that.
wheelchair.
But I think what it is, I think people like she said, you kind of mysterious, so people don't want to assume that you got the time to even do that. You seem like you're a real busy person.
I am, but again, I'm not asking to be in the group chat, but I'm not in the group chat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it ain't no group chat.
And I get it. You know, you got Jeezy, you got Britt, you got D, you got Peachy, you got Mel, a few others, probably
Who was
JR.
the others?
Say again.
Who the few others?
Probably JR, probably JJ. You know, you got Wills. You know, I'm probably leaving a name or two out, but if you think the core group as far as Crypto Jeezy, those are part of your main ones right there. And shout out to Sam, shout out to Stars, you know, shout out to News, everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out my baby News, man. I'm under playing this one.
Oh yeah, shout out to Stone. I sound like Stone right now with all the shout outs, so let me stop with that. But yeah, the reason I asked D was I'm hearing this whole nuns, you've been on your best nun behavior, celibate. And one of the lives you mentioned basically like, how can I phrase this? Basically, you tired of being celibate. So is the cabinet going to be the time where, that ends?
Absolutely. No, it ain't going in there.
Absolutely not. Or
Absolutely. N-O-T.
N-O-T. Okay.
First of all, it's 2 steps away from being a couple's trip. It ain't nobody to break it with.
Man,
Wills, what you doing? What you doing, Wills?
He gonna be somewhere thirsting after news.
Bro, you sound jealous, D. That's how you want some of this chocolate, man.
You know what? You right, Dante. I can't hide it no more. It's all about you. I'm in love with you, Dante, and I do not appreciate you being over there with news. So yes, I'm confessing my love today. You show a shit right. You right. I can't hold it back no more. I can't.
Yeah, wow.
See? Was that so hard, man?
It was so difficult for me. Oh my God. It's almost like I didn't mean it.
So Brett put the welcome sign up. So what we closing? What we doing?
I think she is. I think she was about to shut it down. We did hold it for you because, contrary to popular belief, you are a important part of the crypto family.
Yeah, me too.
I know my role. I'm the money guy, so if I can
The money. Oh, now see, I ain't even much say that.
That's the narrative. Every time I pop in the room is, oh, there goes money. Money's in the room.
Every time I pop up, I hear about the money after the fact, so I can't even call you that. You just banned me.
And then Dan Yeezy, as soon as I pop in, She already got the bingo. Her bingo narrative. She pops that in the chat.
Hey man, you gotta hit the bird call, man.
I can't hit her right now, bro.
Mm-mm.
I can't hit her right now. But yeah, since Britt's trying to wrap it up, man, we're gonna go ahead and pop off here. Britt, you gonna
Okay,
close
well,
it?
it was nice talking to you, Van. If anybody has any other questions for Van, y'all let me know and I will translate for you. Let me know if you want me to be
Hold
anonymous. Van is open to asking questions now.
Mm.
on.
So 100.
Hold on.
Britt, you gonna close this out, Britt?
I can't tell. It looked like she might have got down. I don't think that was intentional.
She right there. I see her.
Okay, Britt. I got a question for D. What question you got for me, Sam? Ain't no telling what you about to ask.
Ask her about me.
What my content? I'ma be your two. Oh, shut up. I'm working on it. Work been working me. I ain't been working it, but I definitely did watch the first. I watched the first couple of episodes of the show that I plan on doing content on. I gotta rewatch it again so I can take my notes.
Hey Sam, I'm the only two wheel. I'm the only two wheels he got.
Everybody got a two wheels. We know because you spread yourself thin.
Nope.
We gonna find you a girlfriend, though, two wheels. That's my goal.
I don't want you to find me a girlfriend. You can be my girlfriend, D.
I
Oh.
ain't asked you what you wanted. That wasn't an option. Telling me what you want ain't what works for me. I said what I said.
You can't set me up with no blind date.
I can do what I want to do.
And
He was standing on that day. He was
hold
standing.
He was
on,
sitting
He
on
was
it for
standing on.
sure.
hold on, hold on, D. I got something for you.
Lord, here we go. He about to send me one of them fucking songs again. Y'all stop hyping him up. Two will send me a fucking song at least 3-4 times a week.
Wait, hold, hold on.
Y'all want me? Next time we have a live, I'm gonna tell y'all what song Two will send me. Two will stay sending me songs out. I'll be minding my business.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
Can
hold
y'all hear me?
on.
Yeah, we got.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Two is
Okay.
being freaky on
Did
your
he do?
live.
Oh my God! His shirt is.
Yeah.
What? Two wheels. I fucking
That's
hate you.
that picture. That now see, he would want to post that while Mel gone. You need to put that up when picture up here. So she can have some
Yo,
kind of
I
bragging
can't
about me.
stand him.
Dog, I'm fucking weak, bruh. I'm fucking weak. I hate you so bad right now, say.
Look, he got the hoochie daddies on and everything. Shut the hell up. Hold on. Let's put him on the what?
I'm definitely letting Mel know two wheels beside him
Yo,
around this bitch.
look at two wheels. Y'all got him messed up. Hey, Oak Cliff.
I had to screenshot that. I'm definitely sending that to my best friend. I need him to know you out here inspiring the message, big dog.
He got on the booty shirt. He got on the hoochie daddies. You better stop it. You better stop. Oh my
Got the
God.
kneecap this shorts on. Go ahead.
Thank you guys. Everybody like, share, subscribe, hit the like button. You guys know I appreciate you guys. We be turning up, no lie. Two Wheels is acting up tonight. Okay. Somebody's daughter is getting touched tonight because Two Wheels is in his hoochie daddies with his shirts off. What is going on?
And ladies, he is single and available. Just so you know, he is
Period.
single and available.
Yo, I am screaming. I was not expecting that.
I told you to stop playing me.
That's
Look,
who
you
he
need
has been in the gym.
Shatar. Look, why Shatar had to come out the live? Like, wait, hold up, girl.
Y'all see what we have to put up with? Do you see what we have to put up with? This kind of fucking foolishness around here.
Listen, it's crazy. It is crazy. That is wild. I was not ready for that. I was definitely not ready. Two
He
wheels.
was bad.
And these stuff, they were playing me, bro. Add to, man.
Now I need y'all
That
to remember, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Come on, the more people we get to come over and spend time with us and kick it, the more better the live will be. I appreciate everybody coming to spend time with us today. I love you guys, man. This is like, it's making it fun for me. And I know this, I'm still learning and getting a lot of the kinks up out the way, but best believe I'm gonna do an Amazon wish list because you know your girl's birthday is in a couple of weeks, and just in case somebody want to help out with my little setup, I'll appreciate. Oh, Mel,
oh,
welcome! I got a
look
gift
at
for
Will's
you,
picture.
Mel.
Look at Will's picture. You done fucking inspired Wills. Look what you did. You was out here inspiring the motherfucking people. Do you hear me, BFF?
Look, it's
Keep in
crazy.
the Will pose too. I'm fucking done.
Here we go. Hey, Mel.
Hello,
Hey, Mel.
hello.
I think we can't hear him.
Can't even hear the nigga.
What's up? Nigga,
Oh,
my thing was muted.
did you see Two Wheels,
Yes.
friend?
Shit.
He got the hoochie
Man, you done
daddies
inspired
on.
Wills. He done went put his hoochie daddies on. He done went to the gym. He done built up a body in 2 days. I ain't never seen no so you need to buy the fucking selling done thing.
Yo, I was definitely not ready for that.
He
That
say he
is
about to
crazy.
fight and get if he about to fight and get his relationship back. He been cutting the fuck up tonight.
Yeah,
I don't
he
see
said
no shit like
he fighting to get his ex Peachy back.
Oh, okay.
that. Then he said he want to be with me. Then he said he loved me. Then he said I was playing with him. Then he wanted to be with Brit. But when I say he a slut from the 90s, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just calling it like I see it.
It's crazy work.
Fuck that nigga, man. Get the nigga off the fucking pedal, man.
Oh,
You
that's
heard
my
him on
song.
Two Wheels, get him off the panel. Two Wheels say he don't want to be on the panel no more.
Hey, this kind of
He
how I
talking
see
about
it, man. So, Wills, this the thing about it, y'all.
What's up, man?
I ain't messing with nobody that can't run his spot.
oh,
I'm not getting this.
So what you gonna do, Wills?
Oh, wait.
We
Say
can have
it
we can have a standoff.
you know what?
Man,
What you
fuck
wanna
it, man.
do?
I'm ready, man.
I'm dying. Glad y'all can have a standoff.
I'm staying up in my walker, man.
Man, do something.
I'm staying up in my walker, man.
Wills be fucking with me, man. Wills be fucking with me, so you gotta get this smoke.
Man, I'm a stand.
You gotta give, yeah, you better stand on business.
Man,
On 2025. On
man,
2025.
Before business stand on him.
man, motherfucker.
And now y'all
I'm just drawing out in
he
my
said
walker.
any newcomers, this why we don't let him slide because he do the fucking most, bro. You got to fucking check him because if not, he gonna act like he work for Nike.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
So check it out, Mel. So
What up, man?
yeah, I caught some of that. I was working on something else, but while you was gone, Will said he's gonna fight you for Peachy.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he could sit around, lay around. He ain't gonna stand around for it, so I ain't worried about it.
okay,
Man,
so that's
for pizza, I would.
You gonna go get some strength in that bad ankle.
Yeah,
Like
man.
a bad ankle. I
Yeah,
can't
man.
stand him.
It's peachy, man.
The Will's foot be throwing a gang sign. I ain't right worried about no Will standing on that.
I can't. This is too much.
hey, Will's that's the homie, but I just don't get it, man, because it's like every day of the week he's on somebody else. So
That's why I just let him run wild, man. He a wild.
yeah. So tomorrow he's gonna be on D. Monday news. Tuesday
Yeah.
treasure.
No, he gonna be on news tonight because news on a different time.
Yeah.
So he gonna be
No.
on West Coast time. He gonna be on news tonight, man.
Yeah.
He gonna be on somebody channel finding news tonight, and his name gonna be changed to News Big Support or some shit like that.
Man,
So instead of day to day,
that
it changed hour to
that
hour. Got
I'm
it.
telling you,
it
So
ain't
that
been
man,
that
that
long.
man, that man is a chameleon.
2025.
That
It
man a
ain't been that
chameleon
in days, bro. It ain't been news reported in days.
in days, huh?
I
So what you
had
Yes.
gonna
news.
say?
I had
That's
news up
supposed
right
to
now.
be
Tell her
5 days. That's what they do.
What you said, man?
What you
I
say,
hit
bro?
up news right now and tell her. He said he ain't been a news supporter in days.
I
It
Yeah.
takes
I didn't
7
say
days.
that.
I
I
think she
didn't
went
You
say
you
live
that.
you
earlier
you
today.
just said that.
No, I said the name. The name it ain't my name ain't in it. But I'm always put a new
Nah, I heard you ain't been a news supporter in days. That's what I heard. We could run the tape back.
Replay game.
What y'all heard?
Replay gang.
Heard the
Everybody
same
make
thing you
sure
heard,
you
man.
like, share,
I'm
subscribe, y'all. Come on. Make sure we
Hold on.
support.
Hold on. Let
I'm
me
a
hit news real quick. Hold on.
man, fuck
Let
it, man.
you
I'm
know
a
the
pimp
man
on
speaking
wheels,
right
dog. I'm a
now.
pimp on wheels. Fuck it, I'm a pimp on wheels, dog.
Ooh,
Said-
a pimp on wheel. Yeah, hey,
You said you a
nigga.
simp on wheels?
This nigga
I'm a
said
pimp on wheels.
pimp
Oh, pimp. I heard
on
pimp. My bad, big
a
dog. Hey,
pimp,
listen to
a
me.
pimp on wheels. I gotta put this on my motherfucking thing.
What up,
Mm-hmm.
Sam? Dan Yeezy.
But when I say you a slut from the 90s, that's not an accurate description.
So that nigga name is Paul.
Pow, 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 pow. That's his name. Pow. Tell that ass
hey,
up. Pow,
hey,
pow.
Mel,
That's what you
you know
gotta
who the
say.
fucking
Look,
man is,
Wills, you
man.
ain't got no good comebacks. He said, so that man's name is Pow. You said, yeah, pow, pow.
Hey,
Tell that ass up. Pow, pow.
Mel, you know who the motherfucking man is, nigga. Stop
Oh,
playing, man.
Wills.
Will, you like a woman when she giving head. You all you can do is lay in a sniper position. Will, let it go.
Wait, what?
Oh man.
All right.
What
News
did
will
she
be news coming. She be here. Give her about 15 seconds.
Yes, I can't wait to talk some news about you. You got your sexy, flexy picture up there. Come
Listen, he
on.
don't
Let's
go pow,
play.
pow, pow, pow,
And
pow,
don't
pow.
wait,
run,
hold
don't run with your
wait, she
scary
come
self.
wait, she coming now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she coming right now.
Sam said, I'ma agree with you. Sam said Jeezy, Gangsta, and Mel created Wheels. Sure did, because he is hell
Man,
on wheels.
Now, don't forget JR, because remember JR
Oh,
was a
JR too.
don't
JR
forget.
too.
god damn, I ain't procreate no shit like that. Fuck. I just hit some in that fucking road.
Oh no, be careful.
Nah, because I was trying to tell y'all he was a slut. And y'all was like, no, D, don't do that, say this. Nah, I know a slut from the 90s when I see one. And I was trying to warn people. But no, they was
You
taking it
know
easy on
what?
me.
News,
Then I
first of
fuck
all,
me.
News, I
Fuck
can't stand
JR.
your little name in the back.
What's his name? Hey,
Her name is Auntie Got Drip.
Hey,
So
hey,
hey
that's
Will,
the name of my store. That's the name of my store and stuff
Oh,
hey
in real
okay.
life.
hey
So yeah.
Will,
Oh, okay.
Wills.
I just thought you was being
Fuck,
News.
man,
funny.
what you doing?
Hey Wills, go ahead and tell news what you said about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, let
Oh
me show
shit.
you what he looking like for you, News.
Hey, Rick, chill,
Oh,
man.
oh, oh, okay.
Hey,
All right. I see
hey,
you.
and,
hey,
and
news.
Dante, you did that for just news, right? That wasn't for me or Peach or Brit or nobody, right?
Hey, D
B.
chill, man.
I thought you said you was a Paul news. Will
Pow,
you was Paul?
pow,
He
Know
pow.
what that
said,
stand for? How with news? Know what that stand for?
Uh,
Pimp on wheels.
Wait, what did you say? Because I'm. It's kind of loud out here. But what you say?
He said his name is Paul. Pimp on wheels.
oh yeah, I did say that.
Pow,
I
pow,
I
pow.
mean I
Oh, Pimp
was
on
news.
Wheels.
I
Oh,
Yeah,
was
okay.
Paul.
news.
So
Oh,
who you
okay.
pimping? Will? Who you pimping?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know who he pimping.
no,
I'm
I'm
trying
just
to pick
saying.
it out. That's why I'm asking.
Hey,
Look,
I like to
No,
Sam,
cut. I like to
I'm
cut
Sam,
to the
saying I was.
chase. I like to cut to the chase. So, Wills, why don't you tell News what you was talking?
he
Mm.
contacted news.
Yeah, let's not waste time here. I reached out. She on here. Go ahead. Let's get to it.
What you want me to say, nigga?
I want you to say
Oh
exactly what you
shit.
just said 5 minutes ago, nigga.
Nigga
Ooh.
say you got news. He ain't
Hey,
fucking
hold
with you.
on, hold on. News. I mean, Wills, you ain't caught base with nobody ever. What
You
gives
know
you
he
the
catch base with
confidence
me
to
like that
catch
all
some
the
base
time,
with
man.
you?
Man, he do that to me all the time, man. You just caught that straight like I catch all the time.
Man, he ain't never had no bass in his voice coming at you, man.
Oh no, he
Oh,
do that all the time. He just cuss me
He
out.
do.
You heard him
He
say
do.
fuck
all
nigga?
the time. He was like, shut the fuck up, man. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, he do me
He
that all the time, man.
you ain't got news. Ain't nothing he can do. He mad.
And you got him cornered, man. That's why he cuss me out like Brian Peachy.
You're right. You're right.
Man,
Somebody just told
hey,
me earlier, man, fuck you,
hey,
D. Now, how you flirt with
Hey,
me
so,
but tell me fuck you? Oh, no, shut
I,
the fuck up. That's what he told me. Shut the fuck up.
all right,
no,
News. Since he ain't gonna say it, I'll go ahead and say it.
hey, news busy, man. Why you called this? She busy. Hey,
Hey, Brick, go ahead and mute Wheels real quick so I can say what I need to say.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we was talking about names and things like that, and something came up like Wheels, your name ain't been a new supporter in quite some time, and he said, yeah, I ain't been a new supporter in days. So, it leads me to believe he's no longer a new supporter.
oh,
So,
I hope
so,
she ain't hear. I hope she ain't hear that shit.
so News.
Okay.
That
That two is
nigga
what you gonna say
Will
now.
unmuted. Will unmuted to say that shit.
That two is what you gonna say now. You gonna explain yourself like you said to us after he said that?
I said the name, but I'm always gonna be a news reporter.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you
I
said
told
after
I
they
told you,
called you.
Van. That nigga don't stand on business ever, man. He don't stand on business.
And that's why the women don't respect that, man. Whatever you
Man,
whatever you say, you gotta stand on it, Will.
man, nigga, you put that shit out there. I ain't put
Oh,
that shit out there.
No, you put it out there. I reiterate it.
He put
Who
that shit
will?
out there and put that
Hey,
shit in the
hey,
universe and I won't blame everybody else.
hey,
Listen,
news,
you're not
news.
escaping the stuff from the 90s allegation. This is
Hey,
what it is.
news,
I'm
news.
listening. I'm
I'm your
listening.
I'm your new biggest supporter.
oh,
Okay.
oh.
Period. Big van, not the live van. Period.
Damn, Wills.
Hey, Will, fall back. I'm the new biggest supporter for news.
Man, both of y'all niggas, man. Fuck all y'all niggas.
I
Hey, check it
support
out.
that, man.
Check
Fuck
check it
all
out.
y'all niggas.
I
Hey,
think news deserve a devoted supporter that don't be flipping and flopping all the motherfucking time.
News
Mel that took
News
Peachy.
don't listen to him, man. News
Mel
don't
took
listen to them,
Peachy.
man.
Mel took Peachy. I'm the now biggest supporter for news. What you gonna do?
Oh, News know what it is.
Damn.
When I pull up, man. I'm gonna roll up.
Newsmax, please tell us what it is for the record. Because I don't know what it is. I would like to know what it
We're gonna let Two Wills explain that.
She know what it is. She with the money
we
team now.
we're gonna let him explain
News
that.
with the money team.
Fans say lose the money team. Well, what you gonna do?
I'm the money, bro. Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Oh, well,
Say
fuck you
that, but
too. Well,
in the
fuck you,
rain, you gonna
man. I don't like you. We was supposed to be cool, nigga.
We are cool.
he just news biggest supporter now. That's all.
How I change my name on here.
Hey.
Man say I change my name on here.
Man, D, shut up too, man. I don't like you no more either. Shit.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care either, nigga.
So you care. That's why you sound like a kid right now. But you know what? I'm playing got a lawyer and devoted supporter who not gonna be changing his name. News, you just missed it. His name on his t-shirt on his avatar said, "I'm sorry, D." Then
No,
he was
cause
over here the
no,
bridge talking about he was gonna see her face. It's so
no,
pretty. Then then
no.
you gonna cut me off with your little rude ass?
Cause yeah, I'm not gonna let you get that bullshit up, man.
Look, Sam say he don't like you no more. He don't like me. He don't love me either.
Hey, Britt,
Child.
man. Hey, Britt, end the lie, man. This a pick on Dante, bro.
That nigga's been in the live. Now he asked for all this smoke, and now he feel like he being bullied.
I ain't.
Wills,
Fuck you too, man.
I got your spot, Wills.
I'm so used to hearing you feel like that, Wills. It's okay with me. Look at
First of
Van
all,
say the name.
you do look strong enough to handle it, Will. So you look like you've been in the gym. Don't be no pussy now.
Oh no,
Right. It do
never,
look like he
never.
been in the gym.
I'm talking about he been doing his sit ups and everything. You look like you can handle the press.
Man,
That's all right though.
but
You might be able to get news back. Maybe if you just stop being a slut from the '90s, it would help.
fuck everybody in here except News.
Ooh, shit.
Mm.
Damn.
Brett, you gonna take that on Brett Talk?
Wait, no,
You gonna
Britt, no, Britt,
you gonna take
except
that on your old
Britt and
platform,
News,
Brett?
except Britt and News.
Well, since you said fuck me, make sure you feel like fuck sending them love songs in my DMs. Make sure you do that too.
Oh shit, I
Oh,
forgot I did
oh,
that
you been.
shit.
Oh shit, you been. Oh, damn. You
I-
been sending DMs,
Let me go pull it
love
up. Why?
songs, and a DM.
Hey,
Songs.
no, News. She gone. I ain't did that. I don't do that.
Screenshots.
That's AI.
Know what AI is on the screen. What ain't AI? We
Right.
got
All right, y'all. I'm out of here, man. It's been fun.
thank you, man. You made it entertaining. Bye, baby.
All
Fuck
right.
you, man.
All right, then. And he changed his name. And he changed his name to Wills.
He your real supporter. He ain't loose like Dante.
Man.
That's crazy work.
Get these screens. Delete these songs he been sending me.
It's something about that sound.
I ain't been, you can't name none of the songs. Can you
You
name it?
definitely sent me Bruno Mars "Marry You." You definitely sent me that. That was the last song. Now I don't know what I'm supposed to.
Ooh, okay. Okay, to Wills.
And the song before that was "Put That Woman First" by Jaheim. Now before that, it was
Mm,
"We Going Home." We
mm.
all about Trey songs. Can't help but wait. We got Michael Jackson. You rocking my world. We got. Am I lying, Dante? Okay, so
No.
then we got "Close You Make It Better."
All
Then
right,
we
y'all.
got.
I'm about to go have me some motion. I'm gonna get with y'all.
Go ahead, friend.
Fuck you too, man.
Listen, you. Oh, you got a fire playlist. Whenever you get somebody in there with you, you gonna turn her every which way but loose. And Bobby won't make if you think you're lonely now. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and go. I know you gotta go try to make up with news after all your business and got put out there. But news, just protect your heart and your feelings, news,
Hey,
because I'm telling
hey,
you.
hey, News. When you going live so we can talk about this?
I don't know. Right now, I'm on vacation.
Oh yeah, I forgot with the kiddos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you out here being loose behind that lady back. Trash.
News, man. You know my heart, man.
I'm gonna mind my
I don't
business.
know. I mean that playlist that D just told me about. I
No,
believe
cause
her. I don't think
no,
she's
cause
telling no lies.
No, because I just wanted D to be my friend again. That's why. Cause he stopped being my friend again.
So that's why you see me marry me, cause you marry your friends. I don't want to marry none of my friends.
Dude, will you shut up, man?
Okay,
Yo,
I'm gonna be quiet.
get off the piano, man. Shit.
I'm gonna send the songs to Van so he can send.
And Britt done left her own panel.
She's
Um,
having difficulties on that day.
hey, that remind me of you, know.
So
I still,
you need to
I
choose.
still use
You
her,
need to
man.
choose Peachy News or Britt.
Uh, you know, no comment, no comment. I choose all y'all,
I'm not involved.
all y'all,
I'm the
all y'all. Every one of y'all been good to me,
Sam say because you said fuck me, choose, nigga. That's right. He said fuck everybody in here except News. He said it.
man. I'm in some shit, bro. I'm in some shit.
I'm gonna put you off the hook. I know you gotta go try to make up with News and go ahead and shut it down for old Britannia. Call it
I
a
can't,
night.
I can't make her a new. She on vacation with the kids, man. I can't.
I
Yeah, not right now. I ain't gonna be able to hear you. You hear how loud it is.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
see,
you enjoy your vacation News. We just wanted you to be informed. That's all this.
Van,
Okay,
Van
I
call,
appreciate y'all.
Van calling you on her vacation, bro. They're just so disrespectful, bro.
I'm not involved.
And D, and email on D, and
Bye.
uh, all the other shit, right? All right, Britt. All right, y'all.